But there's one thing that I've got, it's my man. Cold and wet, tired you bet, but all that I'll soon forget with my man. He's not much on looks and no hero out of books is my man. 2 or 3 girls has he that he likes as well as me, but I love him. I don't know why I should. He isn't good.
All right. Welcome to It's 420 Somewhere. We have 1 million people here today, which is perfect because I actually have an agenda of things to talk about. I'm going to go through this list once because we're not going to get to any of this stuff because there's so many people here. We'll talk about a bunch of other stuff. So Pat and I both were on Meeting of the Minds this week to talk about Jay with fantasy football. And then Zach went on Montante show, which was a great show. He really, really made me look good at the end. That was great. I called VGS, called in, talked to Craig, and I think it was Matt, VGS. I forget which one it was. There was only one of the 2 guys there. HBM took over Getter, which is not saying much because Getter kind of sucks. And BA is on edibles. Those are my topics. So
how are you?
That being said, BA's here, Pat's here, High Blind Mike's here, Zach's here, and John from Scranton is here. He tells me he's not congested, but I think he sounds congested.
It might be my mic, though. It's everybody saying that.
And I'm wearing my favorite Trump shirt.
I've been doing dabs all day, so I could be imagining things.
I'm
Come on, upstairs.
Oh, see?
Shut up. Hey, relax.
The dog comes down here and pisses right on the fucking floor.
There's drama at Zach's house.
Look at that.
Drama. First thing.
Look at my favorite Trump shirt. My favorite Trump shirt. Look at that.
Look at that. That's great.
The other today actually.
Turk is full.
Today I went through a thread of some. I think Montante tweeted it. There was some girl was like Trump's. Someone showed me how Trump's funny, and then there was just a bunch of clips.
Oh, that was pretty funny.
Holy fuck! I was taking my morning dump, just cracking.
Yeah.
Trump was the fucking best president.
No, he was he was funny, man. He was
clips.
Yeah,
you don't get clips like that from any other president.
Trump brought too many. Though Trump fucked up, he brought too many people into politics that were never into politics before. Now we have vaccine mandates and all this stuff. All these libs were just not paying attention to anything, and Trump made them all. Made them all fucking listen.
I tell you, it makes it hard to know that you usually lean Democrat to see some of the things that the super liberal Democrat people are trying to get away with. Not to ever make Zach's point, but it kind of makes you want to jump to the other side sometimes, but it's hard.
Dude, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, is that true? Do you take sick dumps today?
I could take 2 to 3.
2 to 3.
That's a healthy.
Yeah.
Damn.
I take 2 at least. 2.
Now, are they around? Is it the same window? Or is it like separate?
Like morning for sure, and then lunch. Sometimes lunch after lunch, then go home.
Fucking Bill, dude. Bill does not waste any time, dude.
I have a good metabolism. I just eat too much.
Fucker in the chat again.
Who?
Oh, your best friend.
Bill McNeil. Pack sucks at hockey.
Wowza, dude.
That's
Bill McNeil has a huge cock.
He does not hesitate, dude. He comes in swinging.
He doesn't come light. He comes heavy.
Dude, I'll tell you right now, though, I'm fucking stoned already. I got too stoned. I always do this. I get too stoned in the pre-show, and then I'm all fucked. Don't engage.
Don't engage the McNeil. New shirt.
Hey, and we won a championship earlier today, so I don't want to hear it.
You did. You did. That is impressive. Congratulations on that.
I think it was
with 2 drunk guys. How am I supposed to win when I'm playing with 2 drunk guys?
Oh, each of you are a position?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not bad. That's
pretty
cool.
The mode that we play, it's 3-on-3, and so it's center wing defense. And you just you and your 2 buddies, and then you play against other people or whatever. And you got to win 3 games. You win 3 games, and you win the championship. So I mean, you can play as many times and keep winning as many championships But that's just the goal. So at least
Yeah,
there's like
Kowalski wants
at least
to
there's
kill
an end
himself. I think
to
we
it.
can all
Like,
agree on that.
there's a
Yeah.
thing to play.
That's
for.
pretty cool. And that's on NH. What do you play it on Xbox?
Like,
That's pretty cool. And that's on NH. What do you play it on Xbox? That's pretty.
Are we trying to figure out what we're figuring out new things now?
New games on the.
That's pretty cool. I would.
Great
Do you
killer.
play on Xbox though? Sorry.
That is the bald guy on Chow. That's true. Patty Patterson.
Everyone needs to get PlayStations because that's the.
What do you have? 5? Do you have the 5?
Yeah, I do.
I tried to get my son to want one for Christmas, but he didn't give a fuck. So I could kind of take it over just so I could use the excuse to spend, the $750 to get one. Just be like, hey, here. But we're gonna put it in the living room.
Yeah.
One of those type of things, or put it downstairs.
Yeah, I got lucky when they were doing the pre-orders and stuff. I got on when Amazon was doing their pre-orders, so I was able to get on right when they were released them. So I got the snag one. I got one day one.
That's amazing. That is amazing. I'm jealous, though. By the way,
Pat, can we play that clip though?
Hey, whatever clip you want.
All right, cool. Because this is the funniest clip ever.
John loves this.
Brutal.
It's so funny.
Oh my god. Yes, do it in! Not over.
10 seconds left. Let's go. 10 seconds.
They tied the game.
We tied it up, and then they come right down. Fucking brutal.
Oh my god.
It was definitely the two sides of the coin, right? There was the.
Why is it?
joy of
Oh, in the
scoring
last
and
minute.
tying.
There was 10 seconds
So-
left. They just scored.
Yeah, so in that mode, it's just a 5-minute period, or whoever gets to 7 first. And there's different, they call them money pucks. So there's pucks that are worth 2 goals, there's pucks that are
Gotcha.
worth 3 goals, there's pucks that are worth -1, -2, and -3. And then there's just the normal pucks that are just 1. So there's ways that you can, come back from, say, 6-0 deficits and stuff, and
Or it can
it's
backfire.
fun. Yeah,
Gotcha.
but it's fun, and it's
That's a cool game mode.
yeah. No, I mean
it's a good way
fun
to
play
get
with
out
these
some
kids.
words that you wouldn't want to say in public, but you just don't.
Yeah, we say a lot of
necessarily
words.
say
We
on
say a lot of words, and
You have a
never
guy
go
on the
for anything
beeps?
killer. What's that?
You have a guy on the beeps.
He
on
could
the-
use one.
No, we don't need. Yeah,
You need
we
the
have to use
hats
that.
on. I heard.
I told him he's allowed to say
That's
whatever the
it.
fuck he wants.
I heard he's on a Twitch. Put him on a minute delay. His streams are on a minute delay.
Sounds about right. Yes, black pucks get hit best.
Did someone say that? Did someone write that?
Somebody wants
No,
us to let
bring in
High Blind Mike
Captain
talk. They're really
Black
upset that
Puck.
we haven't let him talk.
That's okay.
All right.
How are you, High
I
Blind
think
Mike?
Stig is arguing with Jay in the comments. I think that's what that's going.
I think you, but High Blind Mike has the Getter. What's it called? Getter.
Getter, I'm signed up for
Took
Getter.
over Getter. Oh, look,
I
I could check one off my list. High Blind Mike takes over Getter.
See,
Let's talk about
yeah,
that.
Getter.
Thanks for the
Did you
follow.
get 8 million followers like Rogan in the first day, or what?
I got
I got
Close.
like 7.
7. What are you HBM over there, or
Yeah.
Sure, you know it.
I figured you'd be like Trump's son, Trump the third.
Trump. I'm trying
Getter's
to make
full
that website go liberal. Since I
Oh,
downloaded
you
it
probably
on
are.
Sunday,
You're probably that
I've
guy
had-
over there.
yo, I've had 4 updates since I downloaded the thing in like 5 days.
Oh, really?
Oh, it sucks.
It sucks.
For like big updates, like do you notice?
But
the
I'm
changes?
saying, if we bring everybody over there, we can just
I'm
make it
on
our
there.
own thing.
We should
Yeah,
do
John's
the
on it.
GVE takes over Getter. We could do it so fast. It would be so,
Let's go.
It would be easy.
it would be so easy. You could just
I'm all in.
everyone would think, "Holy fuck!" So
We
many
have to
people
change
are
it to Getter VE.
so many people are interacting. It's just the boys, just fucking. It'd be good to do those troll threads because no one really knows what you're talking about.
Listen,
And
Getter
you're
is a
not, and you're
serious
not
thing.
going to get blocked. I think
Getter is a serious thing.
I
for
might
patriots
download it.
Trying to get off of Twitter.
Yo,
okay.
You know who I follow?
So jump
I follow
on.
Alex
Oh, you're on.
Jones.
I love
Alex
Alex Jones.
Alex Jones
Do you-
on Getter.
Do you ever
Oh,
listen
yeah.
to actually listen to his
Infowars?
shit?
Yeah, I
Infowars?
do. Yeah.
Dude, I love it.
Oh, the Dr. Vodka song.
Alex Jones, like, I think over time gets proven less
Here's the
crazy.
problem is he has the Sandy Hook thing for him is never gonna get off of him.
Which is crazy. Because it's
not really, dude. I mean,
he came out like 2 days later and said like he was wrong.
I understand that, but for the magnitude that it was,
it's a bad
for him
look.
to say what he said, it's a bad thing. But at the same time, like Rogan said, dude, he was under the influence of a lot of booze, like stress.
Okay.
When you're going that fucking crazy all the time, it's wild.
He was like
everyone on this screen should be able to get away with some pretty fucking nasty shit then.
Well, but
I mean,
you
Pat
think
does.
about his whole life
You've
is
seen the
based on
stream.
Not on
these secret
this.
sources and all this private information. So when he gets something that no one else has and he thinks he has some news and he shares it with us, that's his job. He's supposed to share that
Yeah,
information.
I mean, like he fucking mentioned Bohemian Grove like fucking 20 years ago.
Yeah, Bohemian Grove shit
You know,
is like
Epstein, he was talking about that fucking 10 years ago.
True.
So I mean, there's a lot of shit, dude. Like that is, he gets proven right a pretty good amount of time.
It just takes him it takes years,
Well, hey man, it doesn't matter if it takes
No,
years or not, dude. When you're right, you're right.
I'm an Alex
He also
Jones
acts like an
supporter.
idiot.
Well,
Yeah,
he's just a wild man.
He's
But that's
just
shtick,
he's,
though.
he's getting he
When
needs
you
to
act
get
like that, you
views.
make it easier for them.
Yeah. No, of course.
Yeah.
But Chris doesn't like that wild talk, so let's
That's
go.
like Billy Tibbetts. You're gonna act crazy. We're gonna have to fucking put you on a slow roll, my friend.
Yeah, but I'm still not kosher with that fucking idiot.
Yo, I stand with Billy Tibbetts. I'll say it. I stand with Billy Tibbetts. He
You're
wanted
an
to act
idiot.
crazy. He wanted to say
You
something
wouldn't say that if
crazy.
it was your fucking daughter someone said that about.
So here we go. So guess what? I'm gonna get your Twitter banned. So now anything you say from this point on, that's your choice. Even if you're gonna say something buck wild, like say I have a special needs kid and you make fun of him, that's okay, right?
Yeah,
Because Kirk does that. That's okay though.
Making fun of a special needs, yeah, that's funny. Saying you're gonna rape someone's daughter is not funny.
So if you
I don't think
okay,
it's fun
so
to
let's
make
go
fun
with
of
you.
special
Let's go with the way you just did it. You have a special needs son, hypothetically. I make fun of him. You pissed off?
I can tolerate that, but raping my daughter,
You-
I'll put a fucking
so
gun in your mouth.
You can tolerate someone making fun of a real situation versus a threat from a guy who's just has nothing to do with me.
Yes.
That's crazy. That's I don't believe you, to be honest with you. I'm not saying you're lying, but I think if you actually thought about that and that really happened, you wouldn't react that way.
No.
I think
No.
I think it could be
No.
fun. I think I stand with Tibbetts too to an extent as well.
Well, everybody knows
That's fine.
idiot.
Listen,
It's just you're making a joke. If the joke doesn't land, the joke doesn't land. But like
raping a 15-year-old girl is not a joke.
I don't think he
Did
was
he
like
rape her?
actually. I don't think. Yeah,
It doesn't matter.
I think, but he was trying to make a
I
a
think you're
joke.
coked out
The
of his
joke
mind.
didn't land. Yeah, he was
Listen,
fucking.
I've been coked out of my mind.
He was on
fucking
stupid
ungodly
amount
amounts of times. I've never
He's a-
threatened to rape
I'll
a
agree with
15-year-old
you.
girl.
Yo, he's a horrible human being. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah. He's a shitbag, but I think he was making a joke at the end of the day.
He was trying to be. He thought he was being funny, but he's a drug addict, so he doesn't know like when he's being stupid.
Then there's consequences.
I feel bad for him in a way, like because he's obviously
now
fucked
he
over
has
a
to
lot
deal
of
with the
people.
consequences. He's off IG.
What?
He's not making his $30 a pick.
He's still on Instagram.
He's still on
I
Instagram.
thought someone said he was off.
No, he's still there.
That was the threat they used to get him mad.
They said someone's trying to kick you off
Yo,
Instagram. and
No,
he's
they
like,
said Kirk is getting you kicked off.
Yeah, there's people who believe that they paid they paid him to say that. There's people who to this
Yeah.
day believe that.
Yeah, that they paid a.
Oh, yeah,
People
that-
say like, I can't believe you paid a
Like,
cameo for him to say that. Like, no one paid. No one
also
wrote a
started-
script. No one wrote a script. But yeah, it was
Exactly,
a shitty.
Glock.
It was a
It's
shitty joke.
Like, if you have a daughter, dude, and someone says that, not happening.
Oh yeah. I guess. So what I'm
I think
saying.
Kirk did the right.
I don't
Kirk
have to
handled it
have
the
a
right
daughter.
way. You get a restraining
yeah,
order,
that's
make sure
wrong.
you're protected. That's the right way to do it.
Yeah. I just think it was a joke gone wrong.
It was a joke
To me,
going
that-
on with the
to
drug
me,
addict.
I
that's
know.
the
I'll
line
agree
you
with you
keep.
there. It was something that was,
It was
he probably was
unfortunate.
all fucking coked up and shit and said it like just rambling and just being an animal. But at the end of the
No,
day,
my
like
point-
that type of shit has consequences.
Yo, this whole
So,
thing is
hold on,
sexist.
HBM.
Sexist.
You know,
It is
you know why it's
sexist.
sexist? Because right after he said that about his daughter, he said, "I'll turn your son out," and not
He did.
one person talks about it.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, Harry,
Okay,
can
I
say
didn't hear
that.
that.
All right.
Justice for
Raping
men.
boys There's only one person we know in the whole world that molests
Yo,
rape boys.
is Jay still
Guys-
touching dicks out there? That fucking pedophile. Yo, he touched his dick. That's crazy.
It's
Yeah.
not. You can't believe that's the first and
It
only.
wasn't touching; it was the jerking of it. Remember when you shake it more than twice, you
It
play with
wasn't-
yourself?
It wasn't
What if it's
the
somebody
touching
else's
or
dick?
jerking. It was the bragging about it afterwards. The bragging is what got him in trouble.
It's so big.
And
So
and
proud of
vodka.
him.
I am not looking slim. This shirt definitely fit me better a year ago. Didn't see my tits.
Well, yeah, that's why we
Were you
we
guys
all agreed when you said
Portnoy
you
saying
wanted to
that what's his name had a big hog? Brady's kid.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Portnoy
Dave
went-
Portnoy said that.
Yeah, were you against him saying that Brady had a big dick?
Yes, you shouldn't talk about kids in any
Well,
sexual
he,
manner at all.
he didn't.
I
He didn't touch
I
or
didn't
see
mind
his
that.
dick. So
No, that's fair. I'm just asking. I didn't
No,
know.
but wasn't there a
He's not the one-
picture?
Here's the
naked
thing is,
baby?
I've been very consistent with like a lot of things. To me, children are off limits.
Yeah.
Except
Like,
unless you call him,
like I
unless you
told
make fun
people
of his
before,
special needs,
like-
that's okay.
No,
That's what I'm saying. It's inconsistent.
listen, dude.
If the
Children-
kid is
If special needs, even a special needs child, okay, is off limits.
It's off limits. Okay, you just said it wasn't. You just said you'd laugh about
You
it.
said special
you didn't say
needs.
it was funny.
Yeah,
It
that's
is
what I said
fine.
before, and you said you'd
Wow.
laugh about it.
Okay, you got me on that one, HBM. I'll give you that.
I'm not trying to get you. I promise.
No,
you're
you got
turning me on.
But like me,
Respect
with
the
like
rules.
children, to me are off limits. Like
I don't
I said
think-
before, people want to make comments about my wife, all that shit, because she's out in the in the world with the fucking photos on here and shit. That's one thing, dude. But like,
I'm a big fan of your wife, and I mean that in the nicest way, not in any way creepy.
it's all good.
That's what's
I
on my
really-
Dante's. Wait. Did Chris? We lose Chris?
No, I'm right here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Chris is still
Just
there.
not sound. Your sound went out for a sec.
Sorry.
And also, Brady has a big dick, which has been verified by many athletes that he was in the locker room with. So his son probably does have one.
My poor
I would
son.
imagine.
Randy
my
Moss
poor
said Brady
son
has a
is
big
fucked.
dick.
Am
My
I
son's
misremembering?
fucked.
Wasn't there a picture in the original Barstool of naked baby Brady?
Was it? I don't know if they had a picture of it.
I think so.
I don't remember that far back. I remember like
Oh, there was a picture.
What's
of
his dick?
Marshall.
Well, I didn't even mean it like that. Who was it? Ordway was
corroborated
fucking
my
losing
story.
his mind. I remember Ordway losing his mind, and that's why like Portnoy never went on EI again.
Yeah, that's the same thing. It's the same story.
You
Ordway
guys
was so
remember with
good.
fucking how crazy Ordway went? Oh my lord, he fucking went ballistic.
That
Hey, we're
picture was
taking
only
calls,
supposed to
don't
go to
forget.
Ordway.
It is 844-417-0692.
I'm gonna call in.
All right, word.
He won't do it.
Won't be the first person to
I
be
called in.
Call
I
in.
called in once.
Jay called into our show the other day.
Yeah, it was
Not
Echo
sure.
City.
I think I started the call immediately yelling. And I think I started out with cunt on top of it.
Anytime you start with cunt, life is going good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my favorite word.
Oh, I was talking about the physical form.
That makes perfect sense because it's so socially acceptable.
Actually, can I ask why? Do you guys know why cunt's such an offensive word? It just means
No.
vagina.
It's because we're
'Cause I think it's-
very puritanical here. That's why.
I think because, a lot of people use it derogatory towards women, I guess.
No, because it was in a movie a couple years ago where someone was like, "Oh, I hate that word," and then the whole country went soft.
Like
It's been frowned upon for decades, though.
People have to
Has
stop.
it?
No,
Decades?
it hasn't.
The word cunt, yes, it has.
No, it has.
My entire
Like,
life.
but
the
what
word
I'm
cunt
saying
has
is
been
like
the
it's
word
starting
word.
to get canceled. Like you can't say it on Twitter. Like a couple years ago, there was a movie where
Yeah,
someone
I've been
I
kicked
hate
off for a
that
few
word.
days for
That's
saying
like
cunt.
normal to say it in Australia. That's like a common word over there.
You can say it in the.
But,
in Irish.
like that
Yeah, but
shirt
people
that
always
Christy
say that
that I
on
posted that
Twitter,
Christy was
especially-
wearing on Christmas Day with the Jesus is a cunt one.
Yeah.
That's considered the most controversial rock T-shirt in the history of rock and roll. 4 people have been arrested because of that shirt. I wore that
That's
shirt
crazy.
one time to the Auburn Mall. I had this fucking black dude literally attack me and try to rip it off my back.
My brother, let me talk to you about the Lord.
No, dude, he that was literally the most, he said that was the most offensive thing he ever seen. Because, dude, on the front of it has a nun, her tits out and masturbating.
Oh,
on
hell
the front
yeah.
of the shirt.
That's fucking awesome.
And then on the back, those big white letters says Jesus is a cunt.
That's
Like,
art. That's
It's
art.
fucking. I need to get
That's
Kirk
what-
one of those shirts.
That's why they're mad, because you turned that nun into a freaky girl.
Yeah, and it was oddly enough, it was Cradle of Filth shirt. It was the guy's, the lead singer's like girlfriend or something that took the picture like as a nun and shit. That shirt came out in 1993.
I'm pretty sure there's a skateboard that has that design on it.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure it got.
Like I
used a little
swear,
bit.
like when you just said that, like it rings like a bell in my head. Like
But that shirt is banned in like England and parts of Europe and shit. Like you cannot buy it, wear it, nothing.
maybe it was just like a sex scene on it.
Well, they disagree. They apparently do not believe that Jesus is a cunt.
Yeah. If he's
Yo,
real,
I
he
stand
is
with
a cunt.
Jesus.
I bet you do.
Stand with Jesus. Carm's Twitter bio is Jesus.
Phones aren't working.
Oh, whoa!
What's up with that?
Oh, we do have a call. That's my bad. I wasn't paying attention. We are taking a call. 804. You're up.
Hi, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Is this a celebrity caller?
You guys can hear me? Okay. I was wondering if I could talk about terps. I heard from a pedophile-looking rabbi that it touches retards' penises. That those are better than regular weed.
It sounds like Dr. Vodka.
Is this Dr. Vodka? I don't know who this is. Is it Dr. Vodka?
I honestly don't know.
Are those better than he said? Some guy that touches little boys' retard penises. He said that terps are better than regular weed. Do you agree?
Wasn't it? It wasn't him. Wasn't it another lady that did it though?
No, he told me, and he did it.
Okay.
Was he touching a retard penis at the time?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
Oh, I think
Then
it's
how do you
Blind
know?
Mike's penis, dude. I think this is Blind Mike's.
Yeah, this is what makes it-
I wasn't there. He told me he did it.
Perfect.
And you guys are answering the question.
Hey,
Well,
did you
answer
know the
one
Bruins
question
are up
for us.
2-0?
Are you Dr. Vodka's penis?
Maybe.
Yeah, okay. So then, yes, Jay is 100% correct on that you need terps to have good weed.
There's your answer.
Okay, well, that's all I wanted.
All right. Thank you.
All right,
Again.
Bye, guys.
Bye. We love you.
Wow.
What a call.
Who was that? Who was like the?
I think
what was
that
the
was
first-
JFA.
Legendary.
Oh.
No,
No, I
think that was
mean
Dr.
like not
Vodka's
who
penis.
was that? What was he trying to do? What was
Blind
it?
Mike's penis.
Yeah, well, a good word of advice, guys. When someone calls in, don't try to figure out who it is. It's like the worst thing to try to do.
It's all
That's
I
my
can
goal. That's all I
think I
want to
nailed
do.
Don't
I
say
want
who
to-
is this.
I try to crack the code. I think it's
Yeah,
called
don't do
code
that.
I
crack.
think I nailed
It
it.
throws them all off.
I think I nailed it.
I usually can figure them out. I couldn't figure that one out.
Also, a good thing I think we might have to do here is, Chris, when the callers come in, you just talk to them straight, and then we'll answer. You know,
Oh, okay.
I feel like with this many people, we might as well have a game plan, or it's just going to be a bunch of people talking. over.
That's a good
Oh,
idea.
it's the best. Everyone's just trying to talk over each
It's
other.
impossible
It's
to
good.
hear.
The way it
I'm
is.
sure we're gonna get 16 more calls in the next.
Oh, you had
Was
two.
that our first call ever?
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true.
Missed one. I did miss one.
Killer should call back.
That's not
One
true.
job.
I called my shot.
You called your shot. What else do we want to talk about? Zach, how'd you like going on Montante show? I like the shout out at the end. I felt great. After
I have
hearing it.
a snippet I want to say about this show, but I want Zach to talk obviously about it first.
It was definitely my wheelhouse. I was very comfortable, as you could probably tell. I'm very into that whole world that he's doing there. I would definitely go on again. It's nice to talk to someone that thinks on the same wild level as you do. But it was definitely a good time.
You
And
guys have
honestly,
good chemistry.
the hour went by fucking so fast.
Yeah.
Like
Quick
it
hour.
was
good.
insane.
Montante's a talker.
Yeah, no, and like I said, I mean, I feel like on here a lot of the times I don't talk too much because
I dare you, Bill. You fucking.
All right, we got a call 780.
Oh, wow.
Oh, 780. What do you got to say for us?
I'm just wondering if this is the last week that Pat's going to be a fan of the Bruins since they're going to retire Willie O'Ree's jersey next week.
This is. I know who this is. I know who this is. Jay.
I think I know this is Jay. I think this is.
Is that Jay?
This one's JFA. That's got
This is JFA. No, this sounds like JFA.
It is a great killer imitation. So, Pat, do you have an answer for that?
Yes, I will still be a goddamn fan. That is great that they're retiring his number.
Are you going to buy
reason
a
I don't feel like your ex-wife would agree with that.
Probably would not. Probably would not agree with me on that. Bruins are on a 5. They're killing a 5-on-3 right now. So
Racist
it's fucking
Pat.
rough right now.
Well, I hope you make sure you got your tattoos covered up when you go to that. If you go to that retirement ceremony, I don't want you to get in any trouble.
Nah, I'll make sure I'm all covered up. Thanks. Killer.
Beautiful thing is they're going to do it in the ice
All right,
rink.
buddy,
so
thank you.
They'll have sleeves.
great call.
That was a good call, actually.
Fuck
I
you,
enjoyed that
Bill.
one.
I have to admit, JFA is becoming one of the best callers of most shows.
Of all shows.
Yeah,
he's funny.
Yeah.
He's becoming the most diverse. I mean, obviously, he doesn't call into KMS, so I won't consider him there. But everywhere else, he is dominating.
He is a part of a very good show. Whether like if he's on the show or if he calls, they might as well put him on their picture, on their t-shirts. He's on there enough. He does more. He's funnier than the guys on the show, or as funny. No, funny.
Top funny is. Oh, he's number 1 on my list.
Yeah.
So did you guys get pounded with snow?
No, we got a decent amount. We got a decent amount where I am. But it was all light, so it was easy to clean.
Yeah, it was powder.
Clean up.
Bro, the Worcester area, bro, we get fucking destroyed, dude.
Cully
I
won't
mean, we
let
get
me around
destroyed,
him.
but we got like 8 inches.
Cully has nothing to do
And my
with it.
town got more than like Worcester and all that shit.
Okay, I get it.
Oh, he's saying Cully won't let him on KMS. Yeah.
So what clip did you need to play of me, John?
Oh, okay. So wait, what were you saying?
On Montante's show, what clip were you saying?
So I thought it was a great episode. I went
Thank
into
you. I appreciate the shout out from you too as well. I appreciate it.
I went into it expecting just insanity, which I am a Republican, but I don't see eye to eye with most of the things you and Montante do. But like, here's the deal: like, you guys are talking about the vaccine, and like, you guys are anti-vax. I know that, but like,
I'm not anti-vax.
Well, that's what I mean, and this is what I liked. It was the first time I heard you say this, and it made me respect both of your opinions kind of a lot more because I didn't think you thought this way. But you're like, if my mother, who is high risk, I told like, yeah, you should get the vax. So I was like, oh shit. So like,
yeah,
they're not just.
I just don't believe people that are, of age. If you're healthy, if you're, a fully functioning human being and don't have, pre-existing conditions or comorbidities, what's the point of putting something experimental into your body?
Yeah.
Like, and if you and you know what, if you are perfectly healthy and you still want to do it, then so be it. You're a free American. You do what you want. I'm just not. I just don't feel
It's
like
like-
anyone should be forced in America to do anything.
And like, you could tell, like, you guys, like, people that have opinions like you guys do, like, get like thrown down, like, fuck science. These people are testing and blah blah blah. Like, Montante is the person who was like, yo, I saw a test in the store, I bought them out. Like, it's actually you guys who are taking a lot of care of the fucking thing. Like, and I found a lot about that too. Like, it was a guy. I thought you two were just gonna have crazy fucking right wing opinions, and it was like, no, it's actually pretty fucking a good fucking show. Like, for a guy who doesn't look at things that way. So
I appreciate it.
I think you two talked perfect. Like, you two fit each other perfectly. The best is when Montante in the middle of his shows is just like, yo, I'm going to go make a drink. Will you just talk by yourself?
Yeah, I was like so fucking lost, dude. When he did that, I'm like,
It's funny because you could go from talking to him to him saying I'm leaving, and you could just keep talking. But the second he tells you that, that'll fuck you up.
Oh yeah, exactly.
So it's like, because now you think you're by yourself. So like, that's the difference of doing a show by yourself and when someone else. It's so weird. It's like,
Yeah, no, it
I'm
definitely
gonna
is.
talk to myself forever, but the second I know I'm being recorded by myself, it's like, hi.
Is this for real? It's a post. It's a post saying it's Montante.
It is
Yeah, the 9th. What's today? Yeah, it's the 9th. I think.
No, I definitely had a lot of fun on the show, though. It was
the post. Wow.
Like I said, that type of shit that we were talking about is my wheelhouse. So I could definitely talk about that. I could have done a fucking Rogan 3-hour show with him.
Oh yeah, you
know what I mean?
definitely came off comfortable.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. You weren't thinking.
And plus, you know what? He told me, like, and at the beginning, he's like, there's no video. And he does it on StreamYard. So I was fucked up because I thought like literally we were just going to be like just talking, not seeing each other. But it does it so we can, we see each other talking. So that made it, that actually eased me a lot more because I thought I was just going to be talking to a fucking blank screen. So I was like, this is going to be fucking weird.
Yeah, remember we had to do DEC show.
Then you realize you put your pants back on and then you talk to Montante.
Yeah, I put my clothes back on. I was like, this is going to be awkward if he sees me like this.
Remember we did the DEC show and there was that delay and we had there was no video and there was the delay. It was the hard.
DEC was trying to do a gotcha moment on us looking back. He gave us no video delay where you would hear yourself back. Like whatever you say, you'd hear it. Yeah, crazy moment.
And also, I thought it was perfect that me and him finally, because he's asked me to do the show a bunch of times, but other shit has come up where I haven't been able to. But I thought it was perfect for us to do a show on the darkest day in American history too.
Yeah. I've only been asked
poetic.
I
mean, fucking 9/11 doesn't compare to it. Pearl Harbor, D-Day, nothing.
September 11th
was nothing.
January 6th.
January 6th, dude, darkest day ever, dude. I was in my room all day crying.
January sucked most of the time,
My
and COVID
in January, and I
season.
still hate January.
Yeah,
June's a good birthday. June's a good birthday.
I wish my birthday was in June.
My birthday's in June.
Someone was saying it before in the chat, but I'm stoned.
Really?
So what else is on the list, Chris?
Forget.
That's 2 out of 5.
What am I supposed to do?
Look, Montante.
Supposed to go back to the list that you made. You just write all your topics at the top.
Yeah.
I'm so disgraced right now.
That was the weirdest thing I ever seen. It was like you gave the rundown.
I'm so stoned.
But then you were like, I'm done talking about that now. It's like, that's not a list.
We had a bunch of people on. I figured we were going to go other directions. We didn't need it.
BA, you're on what, 40
we had
milligrams of Eddies?
I took edibles, yeah. I'm feeling it. Yeah, so 2 of them.
Oh, by the way, Chris,
were they cookies or
the gummies? Gummies.
Okay.
You love the gummies, BA. You're a gummy guy.
I'm a gummy guy. Yeah.
It's really hard to replicate those. Mine come out a little different each time. Well, ours.
Hey, Chris, I'll have my buddy write down his recipe. He makes them so they're like the gummy, they don't get hard and all that shit. They're if you buy a bag of Haribo gummies in the store.
Yeah.
I'll see if he'll write down the recipe
you don't
for
call
me.
it a splash?
Ask him how much cornstarch. Or
yeah. I'll just write it down and I'll send it to you.
Same thing. But so okay, we'll kill the list then. So me and Pat were on Meeting of the Minds. We talked about Jay not getting paid in fantasy football. We still don't have a consensus. A couple of us are going to pay him.
Fuck yeah!
Burns just scored.
He's that happy Jay's not getting paid. Look at that.
I called VGS.
Don't pay Jay.
Earlier this week, I talked to Craig for a little bit, and then they scrapped that part of the episode and came back, but they put my call back in. I guess they did half and half because Craig had COVID. That was pretty good. So now the list is done. Now, fuck you guys.
And my rundown of the fantasy football, was that correct at the end of the episode?
Pretty much.
I mean, I threw in my little thing where I thought it was a 2-for-1, but
You're not the only one to think that. He still won.
Yeah. You're the blind squirrel fans or not.
I don't give a fuck what you guys do. I would look at it I don't want to be the guy who doesn't give it.
Yeah, I guess so. That's true too.
I mean, it's America. People can make their own decisions.
I say
Jay after him.
I say this. Pay Jay what he deserves. What's the
CBD and Delta 8?
Yeah, pay get him like half quarter or whatever.
Killer all day. All day killer. All day. Left arm behind my back.
You know what? I'll give him 2 ounces of weed myself tomorrow if Jay agrees to that.
Oh man.
This one sucks from Hajaf.
All the winning money to charity.
Comments of Meeting of the Minds.
I'll give it to autism. I'll give all the money to autism.
Not to fight autism, but to actual autism so it gets stronger?
No, fight him for autism. For all the autism kids that get molested.
Fuck them up.
I don't know if anyone caught that, but Donations to
I don't
autism
know.
kids who have been molested.
I'll tell you I'm stoned. So
You don't say.
I like to be stoned.
I
That's
can't.
right. That's the point of the show.
I
And when
know.
Bill
I
McNeil-
just.
Dude,
He
Pat,
wants to
you
fight
can't
Pat.
let this fucking Bill guy talk to you like that.
Yo, he is killing
Shit.
that.
No, he's not. All he's
Yeah,
doing
you
is-
cannot let this happen,
Oh, my
dude.
God.
It's
All
the
he's
third
doing
week
is
in a
mouth.
row
He's
of
a
Bill
piece of
McNeil
shit. I
absolutely
don't care what the
owning
fuck he has
Pat.
to say.
Yeah, it's a slobber knocker.
It is.
Bill won't call in. Bill doesn't have the fucking balls to call.
Why would he call in when he's winning this way?
I mean, take the fight to a new level.
Oh.
What the fuck?
It's so easy
Oh.
this way, though. I feel like he's just helping Pat at that point. Pat needs to figure it out. He's as good at fighting Bill
This
McNeil as he is at
private
Pat's
chat
commissioner.
silent.
Can't follow
Pat,
it.
I think he's got you.
No, he doesn't have shit.
He won't do it.
I thought the dirtbag was gonna call in, and he's not even gonna call in because he's a pussy.
He won't call in.
I know who Bill McNeil is.
you know who Bill.
Did
Yeah,
he
he said
known
he-
as High Blind Mike?
I
He's
think
a
he said
god.
he spoke yesterday. What was the
Dr.
name?
Vodka also wants to fight Pat. Pat and Vodka should do a hockey show. Specifically about hockey
I
fights.
like watching that freeze though. It's great.
Yeah,
Who
well, maybe
froze?
we'll play a little bit later on.
I'm making you guys layouts. It's gonna be fucking dope.
There we
I'm
go.
gonna produce you from I'm gonna produce it from here while you guys are playing. It's gonna be sick.
The 3-on-3 is the 3-on-3
can you
is nice. It's a nice idea.
Can you be like an announcer during it, John?
Ladies and gentlemen.
half the fun is hearing them yell at each other. You don't really want an announcer.
Watch that play like shit. He's a
Chris, you have a special guest here. I don't know if you want to bring him in real quick.
Who is it? Bring him
Oh,
I'm gonna take myself out real quick. It's Eric from
Oh,
in.
shit.
Eric,
yay. I don't know if he knows.
what are you doing in there?
Is he about to
Hey,
hit
what's
himself?
up?
Wowza. Look at this guy.
Are we doing weed? Or are we fucking talking something else?
We're talking
Come on.
everything.
What's up?
Sit down so we can hear you.
BA took one gummy and he can barely move.
I took two. I took two.
2 gummies that are 40 milligrams.
BLM trickle wants to
I
fight
get.
back.
I'm stoned.
BLM Trickle Club. Who wants to fight Pat? Oh, shit.
Oh, look at
Oh,
that.
look at this guy showing it off.
Oh,
What I'm
Eric
talking
is
about, man. That's what I'm
great
fucking here
strides.
for. I was gonna listen to you guys
Oh.
anyway, so I gotta get to work.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
man.
Oh.
When'd you take it down? Is it trim time or?
Yeah, it is. On the back one. These three need a little bit more time, but this one's
Well, that's a
coming.
harsh name there, Eric.
I know, man. I'm just kidding
That's a
around.
harsh
I'm just fucking with you
wowza.
guys.
My lord, we're attacked.
Unfortunately, I think the idea of the show is being lost on people. We do the show as an excuse to get stoned and talk to each other about whatever the fuck.
Yeah, that's all that matters anyway. I'm just fucking with you guys. I don't give a shit what you guys talk
No
about.
worries.
No, just-
I watch it anyway. Who cares?
That's all right. I don't know about the rest of the crew, but I remember first talking to Eric, and he was like, "I really want to know how to grow weed. I just really want to know how to grow weed." And now he's like, every other month he's got a harvest, and it's unreal to watch the progress. He went from knowing nothing to where he is now. It's kind of impressive, kind of really impressive.
So a bit of an exaggeration. I'm probably harvesting about every 4 months, but
Okay, fine.
either way, the shit's good. I think. I mean, I gave a lot out to you guys, and I hope you guys
Yeah,
enjoyed.
that
the
was
taco-
good though.
the
Yeah, it was
taco
good,
shit.
and you get better every time. Everyone gets better every time they do it. So
Yeah.
Well, this is gonna be a boring session for you guys to watch me, but I just gotta fucking chop this shit down, and I'll be
Yeah, go ahead. We'll have a conversation.
Bro.
around you.
away.
Eric,
Yeah.
I have like 7 bins still to
You're
trim.
fucking you're shit the fucking warehouse, Zach. I mean,
Oh.
I'm fucking like me. I'm like fucking Minnie Mouse compared to your shit.
We're about to
Yeah.
restack the room with Larry. Was it 97 Larry or some shit? I don't fucking remember what strain.
But you're making all that into hash though, right? Isn't that your thing?
No, man, my buddy didn't want to. My partner didn't want to do hash on this one, just the lowers.
I got you.
So we made the lowers and the hash, and he wanted that as his cut. So I gave him all that,
Right.
and I'm just I have Bovita packs and fucking shit vacuum sealed so I can trim it whenever pretty much when someone's like, hey, I need a few zips or something, then I trim it.
Right. So what you keep that in like a Sub-Zero freezer or something? What do you do with that?
What, the bud?
Yeah. You're freezing.
Oh, the shit I have for flour, I just vacuum seal it, and or like I have these big Home Depot bins. I just keep Bovita packs in, burp them and all that shit. So I pretty much cure it and then trim it when I need it.
I got you.
Not bad.
Yeah. How much weight do you put into the curing process? Just curious.
No, this is the first time I really actually cured shit. Normally, when I used to trust people a lot more until shit went downhill for me. Where I'd bring like 20 people over and we'd trim fucking 10, 15 pounds in a few days, and then I'd just get rid of it. So I didn't do any curing. Pretty much it was 3 weeks from harvest to chop. We'd bag it up and then immediately would be gone. Right. Because for a while, dude, people didn't give a fuck, dude. It was just even now people don't care.
Well, I mean, I guess my feeling is, especially since I'm just giving this to my friends and to myself, but I mean, like, this shit is so much better than anything you're gonna buy in a store. Like, why wait the extra like 2 or 3 weeks to fucking smoke it? I'm like, it's already dry. It already smells.
What I tell people too, dude, there's a lot of times people get like a pound or 2 or 3 from me or something. So I'll just tell them, be like, dude, fucking cure it yourself.
You guys have a caller.
We have a caller. Wow.
401.
Hey, caller, what do you have to say? Nothing?
Does John have to be in for the call?
Hello?
And really, you guys are so advanced to take calls now.
Nope, it's here. 401, what's up? Oh, no, we lost.
Hello.
Oh, shit.
Just got a call.
401, is that Springfield? Where's that?
That's Rhode Island.
That's
yeah, caller. Just call back.
That's Rhode Island.
Oh, Rhode Island.
Springfield.
Asian VA.
I thought it was the payphone outside the Quickie Mart.
I am forgetting the comments, but I am high. Asian BA.
Asian BA is on the show.
Open your eyes, BA. Let's see him. That's the best.
Oh, man. I listen more when I'm stoned, though. I don't talk a lot. So.
I don't know if you guys are wine guys, but this red wine Clio is fucking phenomenal.
Fucking hate wine. Not a wine guy, man.
I'm a spring water guy.
A lot of times, a lot of like weed guys are wine guys.
It doesn't get you fucked up. You got to drink so much of it.
Wine doesn't get you fucked up.
Not me. I don't know what it is.
Drink red wine. Don't drink that white
guy,
shit.
That's why.
What's that?
What? I'm a pretty big guy.
You're a big guy, that's why. So you probably need a lot.
Dude, I've been right next to Zach. He's not fucking small. So
yeah, but you're an Adonis compared to me. You know what I mean? You're
I appreciate
like a Greek god.
That.
I'm like a Buddha.
All you have to do is meet Eric to understand why Cully was so shook when he tried to break
No. I never tried to break in. I just walked in. Remember that?
Yeah, I do. I think it was hilarious. I remember
maybe
you
I was the one
telling us you were going to go down there. We're like, wait, hold on. And you were like, nope, I'm going.
I wasn't hesitating. I mean, I keep saying I drive by that fucking studio every other day. So
yeah,
it's on my way to work.
Hey, it worked for you before. The first time you did that when you left pizza.
Well, I mean, you kicked the door in, so I mean, it is what it is.
I didn't leave pizza, man. I left flowers.
Do you have trim bins?
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah, it just helps me. It just helps me collect. Yeah, underneath.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say you need a trim bin.
Yeah, no, I got my trim bin here.
Oh, perfect.
It's got the screen in it.
Yeah.
So I can collect my.
There's the ones I have, like the brand name trim bins. They have like the arm things, like where you can rest your arms on there. Look at that. What a picture.
Well, look at him now, though. I think he's asleep. Yeah, you awake?
No, I'm here. Yeah, I'm here.
I'm here. He's so fucked.
Sorry.
No, you're good, dude.
And Eric, make sure you soak your scissors in ice in grain
Yeah,
alcohol.
I got it. And grain alcohol. I use
No, you don't do isopropyl. No, do grain alcohol because, dude, you can freeze it after you soak it and clean them. The THC stays in the fucking grain alcohol.
Yeah.
Freeze it, and do that for like a year. I keep it for a year, and then after that, dude, if you make RSO or anything you add that grain alcohol with the RSO you make, and then you keep all that. You don't waste any of the THC. It's all concentrated shit.
But the 90 isopropyl works better. I've done both.
I mean, to clean, but you're talking about using it.
Yeah, to clean the scissors after. Put it in the grain alcohol.
It does work.
So you just put it in a jar. The
point is, yes, isopropyl does work better, but using the grain alcohol, even if it takes a little longer to clean, you're saving all that shit, and then you keep that over the year.
Yeah.
And then you use that to make RSO after that. You don't waste anything. You try to use as much as possible.
I'm going to make a tincture out of it when it gets good and dark, but.
Exactly. Make a tincture. Boil it down, do whatever. But save it. Why waste it in alcohol and just throw it away?
That's what I meant to ask you, Eric. I saw you did your first edible run.
Oh yeah.
Right.
I did that a couple months ago with the last harvest. So with the nitro, not with the nitro, Purple Kush.
And you have a level, right? You have the blue one?
Yeah. I got it over here. Hold on.
Mine's red. It's a good little machine.
Are those the only two colors?
Some product placement here.
Yeah, it's a really good little machine. How'd you like it? Is it the only time you used it? Was that time?
I only used it once because that was the only trim that I had that was worth using. The rest was just shit.
Yeah, you can use Bud.
I didn't want to wait.
We got a call waiting?
Yeah, you got a call here.
Hey, caller. Hello, caller. Hello.
401.
Don't butt dial us.
They butt dialed us?
That's what it sounds like.
Jay needs to call Stone's daddy.
Hello.
Killer, go fuck yourself.
401.
And still not working.
No, it is working. It is working.
If you can hear me talking through the phone, still not working.
What do you mean?
Well,
We can hear you.
Everyone here can hear you perfectly.
401 here, get your fucking production correct. It's not working altogether.
All right.
We can hear you.
Live now,
401.
It's like 13 seconds fucking delayed.
There's well, you got to turn the
can't
show
hear
off and just listen to us, not the other way around.
So here we go. Hold on a second. Just fucking. I'm gonna take one fresh bud. This is for you, VA.
Well, my question, anyways. I can't hear anything that's going on. But my question is, how does it feel to have twice as many viewers as fucking Meeting of the Minds?
Do we have 2 viewers?
Well, I'm sure there's a good reason for that.
It's true. It is true.
Yeah,
I never look at
huge
viewers
numbers.
just because I'm not smart enough to figure out how to.
Huge numbers.
Yeah, you know what the reason is? You have 420 in your fucking fucking title.
Yeah, that's probably
true. It should be in our total.
That always helps.
That's probably very true.
This is the smartest caller we've ever had.
Yeah, it is.
Hey,
any other questions?
Let me say one thing because I'm an expert on this. It doesn't matter how many viewers watch your show. It's the quality that counts.
There we go, baby. That's right. It doesn't matter. Rand call the amount.
If you look in the comments, sometimes the quality's not there.
Who should bring his show back?
That was a viewer that we have often. I don't think he understood how because the calls are working. They are 100% working. I know this.
I was confused by the caller's reaction to our reaction to the caller.
Yeah, it's fun.
That caller sucks.
Because Jay isn't on air. That's why the callers.
All right, so it was he, Joff. You weren't censored. Call back in. Maybe it was.
Here, I have to dip out for a sec.
All
right, he's gonna take a nap.
Let's go sell some drugs.
Seriously.
Hashtag doorway Jay.
We'll make a living.
Huh?
I'll hop in for him since I should be here taking
calls.
Yo,
BA's probably mad paranoid right
now. Another call from Anonymous. We could probably know who this is, but it's Anonymous.
Hello, Anonymous.
I'm Bill McNeil. WNYX News Time, 4 o'clock.
My guy.
Oh my God.
Do you have anything to say about Pat?
Get him, Bill. Get him.
Pat thought as a child and spoke as a child. But when I became a man, I took that child out back and had him shot.
Preach.
Oh shit.
So is Pat the child that was shot?
Fucking Christ.
The time in every friendship when you have to say, I never liked you, get lost.
Tell him, Bill. Tell him.
A little bit of laughter there in the
So
background.
now we're trying to think of
Is this Home Alone? What is this?
technological ability to answer.
The man's got a great voice. What are you haters talking about?
Yeah.
It's almost as if this person has production experience.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird. Bill, you're a great man. Thank you for calling.
Thanks, Bill.
Fuck you, Bill.
That was a great call. I don't know what
That
you
was
guys
a
I thought it was a wonderful call. This is the best call we've ever had.
Give him the great call sound. Hold on.
Yeah.
That call was a 158.3. Perfect
Carl.
rating.
It was there. We could, if we had calls like that, we could pull a 15.
We should.
We want to get beat by 15. I'll tell you that.
It's true. It's true.
We should do something.
We win our demographic every week.
We should do something to make people call it. It's like I don't know, like trash. I don't know. There's got to be.
I'll do a giveaway.
Oh, okay.
Oh, a giveaway.
I gotta go real quick, guys. I gotta call in.
Oh, I love the delayed reaction.
Similar to all those contests. Like if you work for the company that's giving it away, you can't enroll.
Dude, I won corn tickets years ago
If
on
you work-
WAAF.
Only
It's a good show, man.
Have the call lines.
I was calling number 7.
You cannot enter the contest.
We'll
ahead,
take
sir.
caller number 15. We haven't had
I won
15 callers in our whole
BCN
careers.
for Dropkick Murphys.
15 people wouldn't even hear.
Did I ever tell you my Dropkick Murphys car selling story?
Wait, go back to the corn. How was that? How was that concert?
Corn was my favorite. I've seen Corn over 60 times.
Yeah, that's
Corn
a
is
great
like
band.
my
That's a great
Bruce
band.
Springsteen for Kirk.
Right.
Like I've seen Corn fucking ungodly amounts of times.
I
They're
never-
undervalued team.
Dave Matthews and Blink. I've never seen a band. Well, like not a, excuse me, a famous like a bit one of those. Like I've seen.
Oh really?
multiple.
I've seen Dave Matthews.
I've
Christy
seen
and I have
him.
seen Dave Matthews fuck over 30 times.
Yeah, I've seen it. He comes to Montreal, like one of his favorite.
Yeah, we
places.
go to every show when he comes around in New England.
Yeah.
311's the same way. We're actually going to 311 Day in March in
311.
Vegas.
Wow.
So they play over 2 days. They play every song live. We
The
have
Russians
fucking-
are here.
Not bad.
What?
Oh, the Russians back. The
I like what
Ruski.
the Russians are. International flavor.
But no, years ago, Pat, when I worked at Herb Chambers, the lead singer, I get a call from corporate, and they say, hey, the lead singer of Dropkick Murphys is coming in to look at the SRT 8300.
Holy
So I, all
shit.
right, cool. So we wait. He comes in, and he's like, hey, I want to test drive it. I'm like, corporate's like, listen, let him test drive it, whatever he wants. So I'm like, okay, he test drives it. Dude, takes it for like fucking 45 minutes. And this is back when you couldn't get these cars. This is like 2005. Like when they first came out, all that shit. And
Yeah.
guy comes back. He's like, yeah, I'm going to trade in my Cadillac, and I'll pay cash. My accountant will get back to you with all the shit. So, okay,
Oh my
okay.
God.
Bro, fucking stroked us for like a month, dude. Never bought the car.
No.
Fucking biggest stroke jobs ever. And you know what? You're not the first person to say that. Most people do not think I'm a Dave Matthews guy. Dave Matthews and 311 are probably the softest shit ever.
Matthews is one of the best
I
concerts.
agree with you,
I
Philip,
fucking-
on that.
Dave Matthews is incredible live.
You can't put 311 and Dave Matthews in the same category though, right? So they're not
No,
soft.
they're not the
Not
same.
to-
but
no,
they're-
it's just
No,
like
two completely different.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying,
Right.
like 311. If you say you can only see one for the rest of your life, I'd pick 311.
Yeah, I was a huge fan, but I would never think to see them live.
Oh, 311 is fucking incredible live.
It's
Incredible.
all ska, like that kind of
Not
that
ska.
kind of
What
beat.
the fuck?
What do you fucking call it?
Ska, dude, not fucking. Who the fuck? What's
It's
the
not
good
no
ska
doubt.
band?
Sublime?
Yeah, real big fish, dude.
Yeah, they're not Sublime or really big fish.
Yeah, no. 311, they were like part of that like rappy rock, kind of scene.
What do they call it?
Right.
Hip hop reggae.
Like
right?
Evanescence.
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
And all mixed up. That's what they define it as.
Yeah. Love them, dude. I've seen them.
Can I do a producer thing real quick?
Sure.
Hey, Blind Mike, you wearing headphones?
Yep.
You have a beard?
Yeah.
Take the headphone with the microphone out.
Take it out of my ear.
Take it out of your ear and just lay it on your what kind of headphones?
The ones that connect to the phone that came with the phone.
All right, the side that has the microphone on it is rubbing against your beard, so it's just crispy noise. So just put it so that side is next to your mouth. So keep one ear in and one down.
I took it down.
All right, thanks, babe.
Producer
Right, so-
John steps in.
So 311 for the rest of your life. You got Dave Matthews, number 2, right? Is that what you're saying?
Well, I mean, those are the two bands that I see every year when they come around. If they play in New England 5 times, both bands, I see them both 5 times.
Yeah.
Those are my two.
But in relation, what would be number 3? Not necessarily seen, but favorites at that point.
Whatever. We see a lot of shows. We go to a ton of shows.
Okay.
But those are kind of the two that we mark off on our calendar every year.
We have a caller. Just let me know when to take it.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we can take it whenever. Go ahead, caller. Callie.
401. You're up now. $401.
The fuck.
This is Jeff again.
Hey, it's a high Jeff again, king of the comments. Your first caller, your second caller. You guys don't get callers. So to pretend otherwise is fucking absurd.
We have never gotten a call until today.
It's a Jonas Bump, right?
Yeah, I guess.
I feel like we're having a good show, but that one caller doesn't like us.
Yeah. He said we were
I
silent.
know, I'm the first caller.
No, there was another caller other than you.
Bill,
too.
now I don't like you, Bill. Go fuck your mother.
Oh, wow.
Fuck
Bill
you.
McNeil is taking
Me and you are beating the fuck out of this
It's
cunt.
not that I don't like you. I want you guys to do better.
But Jeff, you can give the king of the comments, and right now, Bill McNeil is taking over the comments. Bill McNeil has taken over the comments. I believe he is becoming the new king.
You fucking fag.
Whoa.
Zach. Oh, Zach. We can't take you anywhere.
No way Jay is trending on gas.
It's a cigarette, you fucking sickos. England, it's okay. You fucking cigarette cunt.
I'm sorry. You're okay with cigarettes now? You're okay.
Boy, Bill knows how to get people going, huh?
It's everything's different now because it's different.
It figures we got thrown around the app.
Fucking Bill McCunt.
Need to make you guys
Oh boy, no one loves this more than Pat. By the way.
Yeah, Pat's actually handling it really well today. He's doing good. He's breaking down Bill McNeil as a man as it is. So
Did you guys see,
Pat. We're gonna
Did you guys-
fucking kill this motherfucker.
I'm still with Bill McNeil as for right now, but him fighting with Zach now. is really gonna
John, you don't make the best
now you're
decisions of
fighting
who you're
Steve
with.
more. Yeah, exactly.
You don't make the best decisions.
I mean, that's guaranteed. I shouldn't be any judgment here. It's a unique
Hey, Pat.
types of people.
Pat, did you see that story about that horrific accident with that kid on the ice?
Yeah.
Oh.
Fucking
And then my
fire.
wife comes up and she's like, "Did you hear about that?" I'm like, "Yeah." And she's like, "If we have a kid, they're not playing hockey." I was like, "Shut the
Yeah.
fuck up." I'm like, "Okay,
Fucking
so I guess
one
we're
in a
never gonna
million.
fly with them, and we're never gonna fucking drive because
Yeah,
anything
exactly.
could happen." It's like
Right,
that
and it
never
would fucking
happened.
choke. Yeah, never happened in a million years, but that's fucking
Yeah.
terrible.
It sucks. It's fucking it's awful. But I mean, it's like 1 in a million. So,
Right. Do you guys know what we're talking about? I don't know if I
Yes.
just dropped
I didn't hear about it.
Yeah, there's
Uh,
a
it's
young
a-
kid died
Yeah.
from injury at a hockey game.
Oh, damn. My nephews play hockey. My brother-in-law is like a hockey nut. Luca plays for what's it called? Sidney Crosby's league, the Hornets. Then, but I think they're called the
Yeah.
Hornets.
BA
That's like
tapped out.
anything in life, though. Anything in life, you can fucking
Yeah,
bad shit
anything
can happen, dude. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
totally.
not somebody who will be like, dude, I saw one of my best friends growing up get paralyzed playing tackle football in front of me, like just like a pickup game, like it was juniors versus seniors, and like we just played it at this random baseball field. Yeah, my friend got paralyzed right in front of me. It's like I wouldn't. That doesn't mean I
So
wouldn't.
what did he go head down? Was he just trying to make a tackle, a bad tackle?
I'm
He
glad
got
Pat's,
tackled like this.
on top of
He
things
got
enough.
tackled like this, and his head was here. It landed and then got rolled over. So like his neck, I saw his neck extend. So like these bones went like this. Zoop.
Yeah.
But there was just skin that just stretched. It was gross. Yeah. But like that doesn't mean I would tell someone not to go play fucking football. That's life.
How's that guy doing today?
It would be much more worse to you.
How's that guy doing today?
You know who Stephen Hawking's is?
Well,
Same thing.
It was his birthday the other day. Today?
Is he alive?
Dead, right?
No, he's dead. But he died like 4 years ago. He would have been 80 today.
Yeah, he's dead.
Who, Stephen Hawking?
Yeah. Wellness check on BA.
He's taking a massive dump.
On the check on BA is
He went to go pick up
He's
his,
taking three of three dumps right now.
He's done for the night. BA is going to have a good night's sleep tonight.
Oh, he was cooked. He was fucking cooked.
His
We'll be right back.
It was a ball of fire in the pre-show. And then...
I'm pretty sure he came on here because Dick Trickle said he wouldn't.
Well, he had said earlier in the day he might be on, and then
he is another spike guy. If someone says he can't do something, he's going to do it immediately.
Yeah, so we should tell him that once a month. Hey, you're not going to do this, and then he comes on. Hey, I like having BA on,
dirtbag,
even though he, doesn't make it to the end.
Chris, what have you been concocting these days? Any new experiments over there?
You said for coffee?
Concocting.
No, concocting. What are you putting together with your?
So the last thing we did was hot chocolate bombs. I have a few of those.
Yeah. You should have made a video of that. Like one of those you put it in the fucking hot milk and it like explodes on you and shit.
Yeah, I could do that. I could still do that.
Because I'm still trying to figure out what a hot chocolate bomb looks like. Is it just a ball and you just drop it in?
Yeah, it looks like a ball of chocolate. You drop it in some milk, it's hot milk, and then you just stir it.
So what's the THC then? It's in the chocolate.
So
he says it's 25. That's bullshit because
higher or lower.
Higher or lower.
Yeah,
it's higher. It's much higher. It fucked me up, and it was like an instant fuck. It was like an instant high too.
It's supposed to be. That was by design. The host of the podcast is me. Answering the comments from Hajav, however.
Vodka, it's not curdled when you heat it up, you dickhead. Why would you say that?
Sugar. And then my girlfriend Bonnie made marshmallow out of the sugar and also put some of that sugar into melted chocolate that ended up being the shell around it. So there was two different parts of the bomb itself that gets medicated. Infused. And that might be where I underestimated the potency. But it had to be a guesstimate, right? So you figure out what it would be ideally, and then you best guess it down to where it actually is going to be.
Right. But you've never gotten any of your products tested, have you?
No. Zach offered to do that for me one time.
Oh yeah.
I didn't take up on it because I was lazy. Didn't want to drive all the way down to him. Which is the reason why I don't have clones, and which is why I keep kicking myself because my room's not going. But then again, I blew out the power in my room, and I need Pat to come help me out tomorrow.
Oh geez.
Yeah.
Someone hit the fucking alarm for me, please. I need it.
Like which alarm?
Jesus, guys. Never mind.
Yeah, I put the bomb in the mug, and then I heated up the milk on the stove, and then when it was ready, I just poured it into the mug and then stirred it around.
Yeah, and then drank the whole thing, or did you sip on it?
Dude, I drank like maybe a little more than half of it, and it oh my god, like I said, it really fucked me up.
See,
so if it's not 25, is it?
No, it's got to be higher. I mean, I would at least for like a guesstimate put it at least 100.
What?
Wow, I couldn't have been. I didn't find it that strong.
I don't know. It really got me. So
Zach,
And
you have the hot
I do more edibles now than I have, but I mean, and it was like an instant thing. It wasn't like a time release too. It was like a maybe 15 minutes after I was starting to drink it, I started to feel the effects.
Damn.
Because I know John regifted his.
We got a caller here, 804.
I know where I want to go for my birthday.
Where?
What?
Someone's birthday.
Whose birthday?
804.
I don't know.
Oh, Chrissy just said her birthday's in like 2 weeks, so she was saying she just goes, I know where I want to go for my birthday. She wants to go to Fleming's.
My birthday's the 26th. When's hers?
Fucking salmon.
The 22nd.
There.
Oh, I see.
What's she saying? She wants salmon or she wants steak?
Well, last time we went to Fleming's in Providence, we didn't eat red meat. So she got the salmon. So this time she's like, I'm getting the fucking steak.
Yeah.
Steak is where it's at. I'm a
You
steak
gotta
fan.
go.
We didn't eat red meat for almost right around 6 years.
And now you're okay with it? How's that work?
What?
Guys, we have a caller on the line.
Oh,
okay.
Well, fuck it. We'll just pull the Kirk thing. We'll just start talking and then just be like,
Yeah,
oh,
no,
hey, caller.
don't care, honestly. They could hang up if they want. 804. Are you there or do you not want to talk? Because we could just leave you here if you want.
Maybe they're on the line to listen to the show.
Exactly. Well,
That was good. We can have those calls all night. Let's do
that was
that.
top 10. That was Billboard.
Christy invited all of you to Fleming's.
Nice.
Nice. In Rhode Island?
Yeah, Providence.
All right.
Will they do it, Dash?
When's her birthday?
22nd. It was supposed to be the day of the
they can't hear the show when they're on
of the show. Yeah.
Sorry. I'm not a caller.
Yeah,
I'm the host.
8. Sorry.
804?
No.
855?
No. I thought there was a caller. Hejoff is trying to say you can't hear the show.
When you're on hold.
That's a your problem, Doc.
Oh, see, Killer Quality the show.
Our shit's working, man. Everyone said it works.
That's what happens when you have fucking Boost Mobile.
It's a Saturday night.
Does it come
Fucking
with
Metro PCS? You can't hear shit. Your data only works one way.
the new Boost Mobile comes with a free vaccine?
Of course. Like the Obama phone.
Oh no shit! Yeah, that's gonna happen.
The Biden phone.
They're gonna be like, hey, if you want the free phone, Jab Baru.
That's me. Hold on.
The hell, we're
already on
the diner.
This is the most in-depth weed we've had on this show at this point.
Look at that. That's a nice setup, right? Just from this.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably.
I definitely more ghetto my trim than that.
It's probably
no. That's just first pass.
Yep.
Okay, that finally calling the slash.
All right. Hejob is trying to call. So here.
Okay, let's have him call in. I think he just wants to stay on the show.
Hey, buddy.
Prune Jab, you there?
Oh shit.
Or just send him the link.
Yo.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yo.
Yeah.
Yo.
This is just
John.
Hang up.
It's like you hear 3 O's now.
Oh.
John, play some 311 real quick. Can you put that in the background?
Yeah, I got you.
Get booted.
Yeah.
All right, Hejob, I'm knocking you off. I'll call in just to make sure that everything's
Zach, what's your favorite 311 song?
Killer. Did it work for you?
My favorite 311 song.
You're fine.
God.
Get Bill back.
100% Hejob problem.
What would be my favorite 311 song?
Do you have a song, or is it just an album, or is it just you just like listening to music?
They're probably one of 3-4 bands that I can listen to every album all the way through without skipping one song.
Okay. Do you have a go-to album at least?
No, what I'll do is I'll put them on my play. I have them in their own playlist, and I'll just hit shuffle and just let it go.
Here we go.
Champagne, great song.
This would be our waiting music for comedy.
It really should be the hold music.
Yeah, that should be the hold music. But them Korn. I'm not so much in the new Korn stuff. I don't really listen to the older shit. Rage Against the Machine, as I call them, Rage with the Machine now. I call them Rage Against the Machine.
Machine raging.
Yeah, Rage with the Machine. But I'm gonna the one thing with Rage though, like they're my favorite band of all time, Rage Against the Machine, which is kind of weird because they're the complete opposite side of political that what I do.
Right.
But I listen to them for the music. I don't listen for the
I separate.
I separate the two. Like Christy and I are going to go to many Rage shows. Like we're going to go to the first one in New Mexico and Texas, Arizona, the first couple. When I see them on stage finally for the first time, they're touring. I'm literally probably going to cry actual tears when I see Rage Against the Machine on stage because I missed them at Woodstock. I got fucked up on acid and missed them.
Yeah.
And then I was supposed to see them when they toured with the Beastie Boys, and they were supposed to go to the old Foxborough Stadium. But then that cunt Mike broke his leg, and then they had to cancel the tour. So after that, I never listened to the fucking Beastie Bitches again because they suck. And I didn't get to see them then. So this will actually be when we see them in, I believe El Paso is their first show. Will be my first time ever seeing them live.
Wow.
And in person. I'm literally, when they come out on stage, I'm probably literally going to shed actual like man tears.
Zach, are you a fan of Audioslave then?
Don't, Eric. If you want to stay friends, do not ever mention that name ever.
Okay, so I won't.
That is the fucking worst thing ever. And not to mention, I was never a Chris Cornell fan anyway.
I was gonna say, time out. What you gotta be a little bit more specific. So what? Because they're both amazing artists. So what?
Sure, I thought Chris Cornell. I was never a grunge person, so I was never into any of that shit. It was just a bunch of whiny shit to me.
Nah.
But I hated Audioslave. I hated it when they started doing it with Be Real and who was Chuck D or whoever the fuck they did it with. They started doing the Rage songs. That shit irritated me.
Right.
I hated it when Zach De La Rocha went solo. Like,
what the fuck was that about? Jesus Christ.
Well, he wanted to go a different route, and I mean, but dude, I love Rage. Like, fucking.
Tom Morello is probably my favorite guitarist after Eddie Van Halen.
Yeah.
I have a Che Guevara tattoo because of Rage Against the Machine.
John, you got to be dropping some songs while we're talking these beats. So where's
on YouTube? You have to be careful.
They're not gonna
be careful on YouTube with the songs.
Are they gonna do it? They're gonna turn down they're gonna shut down.
They'll demonetize us.
I was about to, Chris took the words right out of my mouth. You know how much we get paid off of this? A lot of money. The checks dude pay the rent. We can't lose this money. Man. We split a lot of money.
All right.
Chris takes the biggest cut because he's the host.
I so wish that were even close to true.
Water to the North, you are 1,000,000% correct. They were fucking awful. No, I listen to a lot of other music, but that's like my shit. You know, Christy is actually the way bigger, like broader music fan than I am.
Well, she took you to Genesis.
She listens to like a lot of everything. The big thing we never listen to is country. Country's fucking terrible. Nothing good about country.
Jack, you are the exact opposite of the stereotype by the way that you look. Like if there was a guy you can like cut and paste and like multiply by -1. Like you are literally the exact opposite of what I would think.
You're not the first person to say that.
I know, and I'm not saying this in a mean way. I think you're an awesome guy, and I think everything you say is cool. But you were like Red Wine, Dave Matthews. You hate country. I mean, the one thing that you got left is you're conservative. But I'm almost thinking you like Rage because you're not conservative.
No, I wouldn't even say. Like I have more right, like conservative. I like to think of myself more as I'm more about small government, leaving people the fuck alone. I don't care what people do. As long as it doesn't
Right.
affect, as long as it doesn't hurt anyone or affect my life directly, I could give two fucks what anyone does. Like, it doesn't bother me. I think where the government's way too big, I think they're too powerful, and I don't think the people have enough say in what goes on. But the problem is that, like, just morally and in life decisions, I think the right is better off than the left. I think the left just tries to out-progress each other and just makes it unbearable. And they try to out-woke each other right now.
Right. I mean, government is essentially power. I mean, that's what we're doing. We're voting to give people the power to make the decisions.
But the problem is our founding fathers, when they wrote the Constitution and everything else, those guys were way smarter than any person today because they foreseen what's going on today. Like that, the Constitution is the greatest living document ever. Like the shit that's going on today is literally why they wrote that, to prevent what's happening today.
You mean like the forced immunizations and stuff?
Well, just in general, like, they're trying to abolish, free speech is trying to be abolished, the Second Amendment's trying to go away. Like, they're just overreaching. Government's supposed to be, like, there. They're supposed to protect our borders, fix our roads, shit like that. Not do what they're doing, taxing us to holy hell. Like, there's no middle class anymore. There's no blue-collar people anymore because they just tax us to death, dude. Like...
Yeah.
I mean, back in the 80s, dude, if you did the same type of money, like taxes and all that shit, everyone should be making an extra $20,000 a year right now that are blue collar. But, the corporations are the issue. Everything's the issue right now, man.
Right.
It's just, over the past 3 years, dude, we've seen the greatest money transfer in the history of humans. And it's disgusting. Right. Like me, dude, right. I hate Jeff Bezos. I don't have an Amazon account. I've never ordered one thing from Amazon. Because I fucking hate it, and that's why
you just hate that he has that much control over
everything.
The world?
Like when they try, like, small business is the essential part of America. Like that's what keeps that's what keeps America rolling. And having these big conglomerates like Walmart, Target, Amazon's, all these, dude, it gets rid of all the little guys, dude. And that's what kills middle America.
So at what point are you to step in and stop that from happening? Do you know what I mean? So the only way to stop an Amazon from happening is to recognize this guy's company is getting too big, and then you step in and then now
but
you're
at the same
stepping
time,
on his rights.
Well, that's the thing is I'm a capitalist. So I believe everyone should have the right to make as much money as they can. But see, what I do is I just don't shop there. That's the only thing I can do.
That's
but
fine.
I can't control anyone else. Like if everyone else follows suit as me.
But then your only issue with Amazon is that they're big, huge Amazon.
No, that's not the problem. It's like, is my problem they're big, huge Amazon? Yes, because it puts the small guys out of business. But at the same time, that's his right. He worked hard. He started that shit in the garage. Like I don't begrudge him for it, but I just choose not to shop there because I don't want to give him my money. I try to choose where I spend my money.
Because I don't know.
I
know what you're saying, but like I try to choose where I spend my money.
So Zach, what do you think is like the biggest? So for example, like what's like the thing about Amazon is it's so easy, right? Like you can get fucking anything over there. You can get fucking toilet paper. You can get anything on Amazon. So what do you think is the biggest thing you go out of your way for? Just so you're not having to shop for Amazon that you could have gotten so much easier.
Nothing. There's nothing I can't. And listen, dude. Like, do I have to shop at Walmart? Yeah. Do I have to shop at Target? Yeah. Do I?
But you can do those online. It's the same thing. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly. But I don't like me. I choose if I buy something online, like a product or something. I'll try eBay first. But dude, even when I shop online, I'll look to see where it's shipped out of. If it's shipped out of an Amazon facility, I won't buy it. Like that Etsy, if it's shipped out of an Amazon facility, if it's like a bigger company that's on like shit like that, dude, I try to investigate to see. I try to investigate and see where like my money's going, and I just choose not to give my money to them. But like I said, there's some shit I can't avoid. Like I cannot not avoid going to Walmart because there's just not enough there's no small businesses where I can go buy random shit like at Walmart. Do I choose Do I try to shop at the local grocery store, like the towny one? Yeah, I'll try. But at the same time, dude, like I'm just like everyone else. Like their prices are way more than some of the bigger guys. Price Chopper, shit like that. So like, am I a hypocrite in some ways, hypocrites in other? But I try not to give my money to the biggest. Like I'm trying not to give it to the guy that shoots a dick into the fucking skies every couple months.
I mean, I never had a problem with the size of these companies because, like you said, a lot of the people who started them from shit. I have a problem when they start treating their employees like shit. Like they provide a lot of jobs, but what they don't provide is any fucking security. There's no benefits. They're all still fucking struggling, making like minimum wage, if not below that.
But at the same time, a lot of these companies, though, they're not high value jobs either. You can't like pay people for low value jobs top money at the same time either.
But you can provide training for upward mobility.
Yeah, but Walmart they pay tuition. Target pays tuition. These companies do pay a lot of other shit. Like even my company just started paying $5,000.
A lot of times that type of benefit is overlooked by a lot of people.
Oh no, of course, no, it definitely is. But at the same time, people, if your company offers that shit, a chance for higher education, a chance to better yourself, take advantage of every fucking thing. Do your online courses, get certificates, do whatever you can. Try to get, like my big thing right now, I try to tell people, even if you're fucking my age at 36 and you're actually stuck in a middle, a dead-end job, fucking make a minimum wage or slightly above or scraping by, if your company has a thing where you can, get $5,000 a semester, go into a trade. Learn how to go to HVAC, go to electrical, go to these dying fucking trades that people just, over years were saying, yeah, these are shit jobs. Look at these idiots. Right now, a lot of these guys are in their 60s still working because they're making more money than they ever have because these are dying trades. There's not people coming in, younger people coming in, cycling in. Like I try to tell my son, I said, dude, if you want to go to regular college, it's fine. Go for something useful. But I'll pay for you to fully go for a trade, something like that. Because, dude, you'll get out of school, be an apprentice or a journeyman or whatever the fuck it is. You'll make 60 to 80 grand a year. Get your fucking, whatever the highest one is. Start your own business and then have people under you. It only takes a few years. Bro, yes, I am in my basement, but I can always put my year to date up on the screen if you'd like, but that'd be fine. Any day. I have $250,000 worth of cars in my driveway, my friend. So let's not even bother with that. My car payments are twice your mortgage.
I mean, I got a good mortgage. Sorry.
I am 36. Punjab. This fucking cunt.
Zach is getting attacked tonight.
That's fine. I don't give a flying fuck. I'm going to sleep on my bed of money. I don't care.
You know what? It's funny, though. Months go by, you don't get attacked. You go on Montante once. Come back to your own home base, your show, and you're getting attacked. I think there's a correlation. There's a Montante jinx.
I'm fine with the Montante jinx. I had a great time.
You got
heckled by a guy like fucking. Listen, he's watching me. I'm not watching him. So, who's the real loser?
Good point. Good point.
All right, let's go back to music. So, Chris, what's your go to then?
Chris is a Leonard Skinner guy.
No.
I'm sorry.
I actually am a huge grunge guy. Anything in the 90s, I love.
Really?
Yeah, huge. But
really, I wouldn't. You could have asked me that.
I mean, my dad said this morning with a Nirvana song playing.
Yeah, I think Pat's the same way. Pat, are you listening? Or is he watching the game?
Pat's all over the board.
Pat's a Celine Dion guy.
Totally Celine.
Michelle Branch.
Celine Dion.
Vanessa Carlton.
My main thing is grunge, and
yeah, I thought so. Based on all that shit you
my
listen
favorite.
To. Yeah, that's what I thought.
No.
But Zach, you can't stand that stuff.
I can't touch Zach's 60 times seeing this one or that one, but I've seen Ben Harper 5 times, Jack Johnson 6 times. Those are the top 2.
What were those shows like? I mean, those are just like those were songwriters, right?
Those shows were like what this show was meant to be. You go, you chill, you hang out. A lot of times you get really stoned and you have a good time.
7 8
show was supposed to be.
I just took my son I took my son. He's 14 going on 15. I took him to see Limp Bizkit this summer.
What's that called?
Right. Shut it down. Drop the call. Drop the call.
Dude, I don't know what that is.
What the fuck?
I don't know what that is either. That sounds like somebody was
There's
forcibly raping Jay.
315.
It's fucking a horror film.
315.
I had to call in to see if the calls were really fucked
that
up.
is Dr. Vodka.
That was just like a user error on there.
Yeah, it's
working
they're fine.
fine.
I know they're
Great.
like testing for work. This is my.
Oh,
this,
How would I know Dr. Vodka would be the one
it's
to
working fine.
it
volunteer
works
test?
perfectly fine. Hijab is just blaze.
Get to the bottom of the. get
He's
to the
trying to
bottom of
listen to the
problem.
show, and he's like, "Yo, there's a delay." It's like, "Yeah, you're listening to the wrong."
Dr. Vodka. That's the
Delay.
line.
You're listening to the show.
Just hit
You
the
can
post.
hear the show while you're on
Did it
hold.
hit the post?
Yeah, it's hit the post.
Sorry.
Hit
See?
the post. What's up, buddy?
I wanted to say,
What I'm trying to tell
Stone
everybody the
Minfin, you
first
did a
thing.
great job on Montante's World.
Oh,
Thank
I
you,
hope
I
you get
appreciate
back
it.
on.
Oh yeah, no, we definitely
Well,
talked.
I think the callers should introduce themselves when they come on. It's only fair.
that's fair.
Yeah, it's at the post. What's up?
Thank you for calling.
No, me and Montante
I'd mind
definitely
Mike-
decided we'll definitely be on
We're
again.
still here.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm here.
He's
Just
the king
sleeping
of
his
getting.
car.
You haven't said anything, man.
I'm just witnessing the art, my friend. What's up with you?
He's not paid to talk.
I miss you. I miss you on Twitter. I miss you on Twitter a lot.
I miss you more.
Do I have
Get on,
to
get her.
better to get more HBM updates or what?
It's
Yeah.
You can come over, but it sucks. It's not a good app.
It's not a good time over there.
Uh,
We're trying to get everyone over there so we can have a.
That's
we
what
can just take over.
everybody just go to get it. No more-
Hijab is
we're done
still
with
saying there's a delay. We're having an active conversation.
Is it possible Hijab's just
all
fucking with you?
working perfectly.
Is
I just
Hijab
wanted to
himself
touch
on
Yo,
the line?
let me ask you this:
Hijab?
are you calling from a phone or a website?
No, it's Google Voice.
Google Voice. Yeah. So try it on Google Voice, Hijab.
Maybe that's the problem. Yeah.
Boom jab on Google.
What the fuck is Google Voice?
One last question for Pat. What are your favorite Terps? What do you recommend in a Chell championship? I'll hang up and listen.
Thanks, bud.
Definitely
I would say king of the callers so far. King of the callers. We have a 484. You're up.
You don't want the 484. I'll tell you right now, you don't want the 484. You should hang up on the 484 right now. I don't believe the 484 is worth talking to.
Jesus.
Makes sense. There wouldn't be anybody on there with balls to speak to anybody with a 484 area code, would there be?
Did we hang up on the person from the
What's
484?
484?
I'm pretty
I
sure
mean,
we're letting
can
the
you not
484.
tell? Is it that tough to talk to somebody voice to voice?
It's
Is
somebody
that
who
what we're
touches. It's the guy who touched that kid's dick.
So does it hurt?
Oh my God!
When the truth
I get it.
Jeffrey Dahmer himself.
Let's play stupid. So you go and talk to Montante stupid for an hour, but you can't listen to me for 5 minutes.
Oh my God! It's you.
Let's enjoy the blowjob that John's been giving you for the past half an hour. And
Oh my, dude, listen, you and Poor Dick suck each other's dick harder than anyone
I hope
else.
that you enjoyed your time in the light.
Jealous
You're
Jay.
giving his asshole herpes.
It's the war, boys. Once it gets the war, that guy will turn around and shoot me.
Definitely.
You've eaten Poor Dick's ass so many times he has herpes now.
The show, the award-winning Better Than It Used to Be. Is
Oh, there we go. There we go. Hey, Chris, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, Jay.
Also, I want to say this real quick while Jay is here. Hijab, if Jay could figure it out, I mean, yikes.
Jesus Christ.
The show. He's just purposely ruining the show. You understand that.
Good.
But
Like
other
it.
than that, I
It's
would
not
like to say,
ruining the
does
show.
Stone know Hijab enough to realize that he probably has more money than him? So I
Yes,
just
mean, I don't
like
think
when
he
people
cares.
just say stuff to say stuff. So we can keep going with
You like when people say stuff. All you do is say stuff.
My kids make more allowance in a week than you
bigger
make in a
hog, a
job.
bigger fishing pole. He's probably done more things than you have.
Are you bragging for another man right now? Are you bragging for another man?
Drop him.
He bragged about the autistic kid.
Yo,
Drop him.
hey, let me stand up for other guys. This is
He bragged about the autistic
this is
kid's
sad
dick.
shit.
Okay?
Drop it.
Of course he's going to brag for another man. An
John,
autistic
drop
kid
him.
had a bigger dick than him.
Yep.
Autistic.
Let's go.
My fucking Christ.
Tell us more about Hijab.
Jesus Christ.
Tell us about
It
Hijab.
took
Tell us
2
about
rounds of parents to find someone that wanted Jay. Okay?
Is he
The
saying
abortion
anything?
clinic didn't want him.
I just hear rah, rah, rah,
All right. Drop the call. Drop the call.
This was worth it all fucking
Maybe
day.
it's delay. And it is the basement. The basement takes away from every piece of equipment that he bought.
But you know what the funny thing is, Jay? Is, hey, Jay, you know what the crazy thing is? It's my basement. It's my basement. Unlike you don't have your own anything. Your mommy bought you everything.
I did.
Your mommy bought you your microphone, your
Hold on.
camera,
Jay,
your computer.
He's gone. Stop.
Jay,
Everyone stop. He's gone.
This is my fucking basement, Jay. What do you? Who fucking cares?
Yeah, I
man?
own a basement, unlike you.
Like, what is it?
Oh my god!
I got fucking 3 weed tents in here,
I didn't
Jay.
yo,
Who the fuck cares?
So his idea of
real video.
he came on here
Yeah,
and
but
bragged
Eric,
about
the
another.
same thing is, dude, bro. That's your basement. Jay doesn't own
Yeah.
anything.
Oh, I
bragged
know.
The only
about
thing he
another
owns
guy's
is his
success.
STD and his
No, but
child
he
molesting porn.
He said all the money you
Jesus
spent
Christ.
on your equipment is worthless because you're in a fucking basement. That's fucking stupid as shit. The basement's fucking sanitary, man. If you make it clean, the fuck.
Nothing about Jay is
Eric
sanitary.
Eric is fired up.
He drops on the line.
Hey, Job.
Jay is not sanitary. You know that. You've seen him in person.
That's true. The guy.
Push the number 2 key if you're being held hostage.
Hey, imagine being in the basement and fucking towing like, oh, I'm this big guy. I got all this money and blah blah blah. But like, what the fuck are you doing? You're in the basement.
What's wrong with the basement?
I love the basement. I love the fucking basement.
He's in the basement of his house. I don't get it.
I also got
This
a
is what I'm
fucking
trying to
flat screen
understand.
down here.
You want me to show you my fucking $30,000 grow rooms next door to me too?
Yeah.
My basement makes me more money than you do in a year.
Yeah, I'm still waiting
is-
for him to
How is
respond.
pointing out that he's in a basement a chirp? What does that mean? I don't get it.
That's whatever.
Well, maybe the thing is because we've
Yeah,
seen
please
what's
do,
in the
please
other
do.
room
That would
and
make
you
the
haven't,
show.
maybe.
That would make the show 10,000 times better.
People have seen my
Oh.
basement.
Show does suck. I gotta say.
We've done that.
Everyone here has seen what my basement does.
And those episodes are available on YouTube. On
Yes.
demand.
Go back and give us another view, please, sweetheart.
Is this an
Well,
organized?
well, I haven't today.
That's not what the show is.
Well, I'm sure you don't have a job. And I'm sure you have plenty of time.
Probably. But Pat was on here fucking processing weed. Where's your weed? You talk about all these fucking things. Like, oh, I was fucking part of
This has to be Jay's
I was
cousin.
part of fucking Raw Magazine, blah blah blah, all this other bullshit. Let me see it.
This has to be Jay's cousin.
No, he's definitely
it's Elvis.
writing Jay.
It's Elvis.
Oh, it could be Jay. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I love it.
Wait, he's still talking.
Oh, is he? Sorry.
That's not Jay's cousin.
You are his autistic cousin that he shaked his dick? That's why you're calling in for him?
Is this like, are they trying to do like an organized takedown? Like, is that
I
what
think
this
so.
is? That's
Wow. They're doing an excellent fucking job
Yeah.
commenting on
Ha!
my basement.
Stoned.
said
You're in
that.
a basement, motherfucker. Ha!
Yeah, man. You're
Got
underground.
me. Oh, no.
You're underground, man.
I'm a heat off guy, so I
My
don't know.
Lord.
He's trying to help out Jay, I guess. That's fine. But
Nothing wrong with that.
wow. I
Sweet
mean,
fucking Jesus.
It didn't go very
Most
well.
pathetic
you're not
attempt
using
in the
it.
history
You're
of
on a
man.
delay. It's
I
not
mean, they could've
working.
made
It
fun of
sounds
his beard.
terrible. I don't know what it is.
You gotta
Everyone-
come up with
Make fun of
something
my-
better than
Make
his
fun of my
basement.
Amish beard with no mustache, for fuck's
That's what I'm
sake.
saying. That's what I would
Yeah,
have.
okay.
Jesus Christ, dude.
I
It's
just gave that away.
when I
My
tell you
Lord.
we went down to 5
R.I.P.
viewers,
Apparently we got
Jay's call
killed.
was on, we went down to 5 viewers from what we're at. 5 when his
Dropped
call
5
came.
people.
I can't tell you, like, I understand. I fight to let Jay on my show every day. But the fact is, when he was brought on this show, it
He's
made
a
it,
show killer.
it's a show killer.
He's a show
Like, you
killer.
guys have a good show and they're trying to ruin it. Fuck that.
Right.
Fuck
Well,
that.
he's also one of the viewers. So when
I'm
he
not,
calls in,
I've
the
always
view
been
goes
for
away.
letting Jay on this show and blah blah blah. But fuck that, dude. If they're gonna sit here and try to
No.
bring it, go fuck it.
Well, dude, it's fine, dude, because here's, like I said, dude, they're the losers watching us. I don't.
Yeah, they're gonna.
You know
It's
what I'm
Saturday
saying?
night,
Like,
and they're
you-
watching
exactly,
you guys
dude.
in your basement.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Like,
not.
if I wasn't doing this, I'd be upstairs eating pussy and fucking. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, so you wouldn't go touching
And
some
you know
dicks
what?
in the bathroom? You wouldn't go
You
touch
know
a
what?
dick in
I
the
might
bathroom?
eat my
Scott?
wife's pussy tonight in my basement. How about that?
I won't. I don't. I don't believe
Exactly.
it.
Like,
Unless
Christy,
we
did
have
you
a
hear
call.
Christy? She said Benny had done that.
We have
Can
a
you
call.
put-
Let's take it.
Yeah.
262.
I'm really proud of the big guy for doing what he's supposed to do in life instead of
Oh,
just complaining about what he doesn't do. That's awesome. That's a great way to do it. At least you treat the wife.
And the thing that you guys should know about is Jay is killing it. In
Drop the
he is
call.
knocking it
Drop
out
the
the park.
call.
What kind
Drop the
what kind of
call.
weed is Super Lemon Haze growing, drying out in there? I want to know
Super
what.
Lemon
You
Haze.
can't tell just by looking at it.
Yeah,
You should be
yeah,
able to
Fucking
know.
show killer.
Let me
Show
talk.
killer.
The guy who
I asked Eric a question.
Okay.
And he called you a show
And,
killer.
and
Yo,
I'm going
Jay,
to talk
how-
because this is
How
our.
did that dick feel in your hands? You
Um,
fucking pedophile.
Yeah, the guy who you tried to cancel his show because he tried to do a show about weed too, but you thought it would be
Who?
cool to try to end his show, right? Him?
Yellow ass teeth.
That was Grover.
Shut up, Jay.
Grover, and we have
Shut up,
receipts
Jay.
on that, John.
All right, go ahead. Eric.
Eric and I have talked
DJ,
about how many.
I'm glad you. I'm glad you
John,
resolved
about
that.
You let this happen. You let this happen.
No, I let him. I let.
We have
he's on
the
our
Grover
show. That's
receipts.
fine.
You know Grover. How many blogs did Grover write regarding how
We
shitty
don't have
it
the
is?
power to
Time
end
out,
the
Every
because-
picture and
you know
receipt
what?
regarding
To-
that.
to be
we
fair,
don't
Jay-
need- we don't
Rat
need
it
to
on
Hold on,
somebody
hold
else.
bury me,
Still.
John. You
Rat
tried,
it on
John.
somebody
Hold on.
else.
Yes,
Right
time
into
out,
the
time out.
trap. Right
You
into
tried.
the
Yo,
trap.
let me defend Jay for a second.
John, you tried.
I have to
You
defend
tried.
Jay for a second
I
because he
tried. I
texted
just
me
made
earlier this
you.
Wait,
I
week.
give
just made
HB
you
on the
rat
floor.
on Grover.
Give HB on the floor.
You
Hold on,
gave
Jay-
me a
Hold on,
window.
Jay. I have to defend Jay because he texted me this week and he said that the story about the dick in the hand was not told correctly. So give him this chance to at least tell the story correctly.
Okay. that's
We've
fine.
already done it.
All
I
right.
said the other day, and I like that this guy keeps living on it. So it's funny that he needs to.
I just
You know,
want
put
Jay,
on the
this is your
left
chance.
and
Tell
right.
to say
I
what
mean,
happened.
it's
Say what
been
happened.
amazing
Well,
to
I
see him
mean,
bury himself every
you're a
time he wants to
child
bring it
molester. I
up,
don't
and he
care.
doesn't
I
know
don't give a
me,
fuck.
and he doesn't know anything regarding my life. So it's just awesome to
I
see.
don't want to.
Jay, what's your Jay? You get one question, Jay. Then you gotta go. What is it?
I feel like we gotta watch it happen. You know, I've never seen a big guy
Jay,
dance
shut
like
up.
Genie on a magic carpet. You know,
Jay,
Yeah,
shut up.
you shake
So
dudes'
you're not
dicks.
gonna say you're not gonna give your version of the story. I'm trying to help you out because you texted me and said that it wasn't correct.
there's
So if that's the truth, say it.
nobody in this world that like I feel like needs to hear any story.
So
Okay,
you're
so then
okay
we're
with the
done.
story
All
being
right,
told
so
as it
on to
is?
the next
Because they're gonna
call.
You know
assume
what I
that's the
mean?
way
Like,
it happens.
if that's what they're gonna take from it, then I think that's the way I want it to be. I
Well,
feel
that's
like I
very
like
weird
the way
that you touched
things
that
are.
to kid's
Oh
dick.
my
Then. That's
God.
extremely weird.
Drop the caller. Drop it.
But I
He's gonna
did.
call back.
All right,
That
that's
was
what I
told
can't
Jay
get
when he
off
touched
because
the
the guy
dick.
keeps
Drop it.
talking about it every 2 seconds. He seems to sort of enjoy it. If that's what he's going to
No,
pretend
I
to
let
live
it go, but then you and your ass buddy Poodle
Drop
Dick,
him.
started again, so I brought it up. I like
That's
to
how
remind people that
chirping
you're a
works?
child molester. And you eat dudes' asses. It is what it is.
Yeah,
It's
but
not
you're in
a
a
big deal.
basement, sucker.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God, yeah. So in my basement that I pay on every month.
You're in the basement of your house.
The reason I
sucker.
said the basement is
Yo,
because
I've been to Stone's house.
Echo on
Stone's
his
got a
mic
lot
is
of
so
land.
bad.
Stone's got a nice place. I can't like I've seen his grow room. Stone's got a good
That's what-
setup.
I agree with the nice place, but if you have a nice place and you bought all that stuff for this show,
But do you
I feel
understand
like
what it sounds like when you say this? When
and
you
even
say this,
John
you understand
knows,
how that
John
sounds,
knows
right?
that acoustics mean more than anything.
Oh my God, acoustic.
You have that stuff.
Yeah.
You
Hold on, time out.
Down the road,
McNeil.
There we
What are we talking
go.
about here?
He's an
There's
expert
no
in
way.
acoustics
There's
now,
no
everyone.
way that Stone should sound how he does if he paid all that money for the equipment that he did.
He sounds
Oh
good to
my
me,
God.
that's for sure.
Jay, I need to tell you
Especially on the
something, Jay.
phone.
Bill McNeil
I
hates
can
you.
barely understand anything he says because it's too close to the mic.
Well, that's because you want
But
to shut
Bill
up. too.
McNeil hates you.
I think Bill is Bill talking about me or Jay?
You
No,
trying
Jay.
to mic
Yo.
shit?
He's talking about Jay.
I'm just
okay.
saying, he said he bought all that equipment, dude, and every
I
single
did.
time he talks, it's like really
I got put
echoey.
together in Best Buy. I already talked about that. I went in there to spend like $300
He
there. I left spending on Gino. At least I have a Gino to spend, Jay.
I'm sitting in the basement, like, fine.
At least
be
I
in
have a
the
Gino to
basement, you can
spend.
yell
You know
and
what, Jay? That's
stuff,
fine.
but it's not.
That's fine, dude. I'll get my $12,000 bonus check this week and I'll build the fucking studio. You want that?
Boom.
Wait,
I'll call Jay's Herpes Studio. I'll name it after you, you fucking idiot.
It's not a terrible idea. Though.
Jay's Adoption Center. That's how I do it.
And
So Wednesday, just remember, Jay, you're always going to be Wednesday's child.
The first few
You
payments for
remember
the
that segment, Wednesday's Wednesday's child. You're always going to be Wednesday's child,
Greg
bro.
Williams.
Always going to be Wednesday's child.
That was a
You were
month.
still probably the fucking fourth dog in the cage before your parents took you.
And we
Well, dog in a
just
cage.
skipped our
That's right.
1 hour and 40 minutes. That was our
Zach
cut.
is Christy a strip club girl? Does she like that or no? Not at all.
Oh, Christy loves a strip club, like too much.
Maybe that's where we should. Maybe that's where we should take
We're
your
not
bonus.
going to the strip club for your birthday.
I was gonna say maybe that's where
I'm
we should
not
take your bonus.
spending the. Oh my god! See, you had to say that, Eric.
You didn't have
Look
to.
at her. She goes, "Funny you say that."
What? She wants to go?
Oh, of course, dude. Christy will go to the strip club any day of the week.
So.
Oh wait, and Zach, you're saying no to that?
Friend of ours. Well, mine really.
He's thinking of a
Works
singlet.
at Silhouettes.
They did a great job getting emotions pulled out of the show.
Silhouettes in Providence.
Good.
Silhouettes.
Wednesday's Child.
Oh my lord!
No, it's not to Wednesday Addams.
No,
Jack Williams,
it was an adoption thing on WBC or whatever the fuck it was.
On Channel 4, Jack Williams had a segment on the 6 o'clock news every Wednesday where he tried to like sell a child to adoption. Not sell.
They
that's not
still,
the right
they
word,
still
but he
do
would-
that.
He you know, come pick up Jimmy. He's only 5 years old and has one leg or whatever it was.
Jimmy wants to
Oh yeah,
sever
they
him.
used to do that. It's like they used to have like a
They were
adopted dog
peddling
segment on like
orphans?
Tuesdays.
Yeah.
You were peddling orphans, basically.
Yes.
Basically, yeah.
They
I
still
mean,
do
it's
it.
better than sucking them
It
out
was,
with a
it was
vacuum.
much more classy than I just made it sound, but that's what they were doing. Yeah.
Or sending
I
them out
paid
of box.
thousands, Jay. I paid 1,000. Take the S off. I got put together by some fucking schmuck at Best Buy. Put together bad.
Why did
You
he say?
probably have some nice stuff that you might not
Why did he-
understand how to use right.
Why did he put Warden in that comment?
Because
Oh,
Warden's been on the
because
comments all
Warden's been
night.
shitting on him all night.
Sorry, girl.
So this has been a fun show, though. I like this show. We should do this more often.
Nice to you guys get like calls. I mean, granted, it's going to be Jay all the time, but
I mean, we got some
if
reaction.
that's what he has to do for this show. That's good.
We'll take even the Hajaf.
High Times is great. It was a lot of fun.
Do you think Hajaf might have been looking out for the boys tonight? Like maybe being in Jay's corner. I do respect that.
Oh, of course. Yeah,
but
I think that's what it was, and I think he
better than
took
your
offense to Zach
Which is
being
fine, dude.
proud of himself.
What the fuck happened to BA? Did he just drop off? He's dead?
Yeah, he had too much edible. He went to bed, I think. I'm
No,
gonna eat a
you know,
brownie that's not
everyone
medicated.
everyone has their boys to step in. You know, I do that for my friends too. You know, if I see someone talking shit to you guys on Twitter, I'll step in. And,
I appreciate that.
you know, it is what it is. I don't hate him for it. He's a fucking idiot, but I don't hate him for
We'll
it.
dox another call. Vaca said.
I only hate one person in the whole world. That's it, just one.
Vaca said in the middle of his call, he realized that he was doing the blind Mike's penis voice.
He definitely was. That's what I thought it was. I was like,
I
what the
know,
fuck?
me too. I was like, it's. I
I
mean,
was
I
like, this
guess
is
he
like,
got it.
I'm like, I'm honored to have the Blind Mike's penis call. Like, that's like an honor.
It won't be.
Yeah, I think you guys got a little bit more into the world of me. That Jay can only make you so mad, and then you go over this hill, and then you realize, you know, in the Lion King, he's like, "But Dad, what's beyond that?" And he's like, "That's
That
what
doesn't
that
help, dude.
is."
I'm like,
Then you're there.
bottle of
Then you're
wine.
in the fucking Then you're in the fucking boneyard, and it's nice.
Oh yeah.
You're in the
Fuck, you deal with
boneyard.
Jay's the hyenas.
Hyenas.
He's
Hyenas, exactly.
You just gotta get
He's a
past the
fucking
fucking.
He's that retarded one. You know what I mean? That's Jay. Fucking Eddie or whatever the fuck it was, dude. The fucking
I'm sorry,
retarded
but
hyena.
he just throws up the ground. Like, that's what I mean. You got to take humor in what he's saying.
Oh Christ, Mingya.
Pat, are you streaming tonight?
Yeah,
Are you
dude. He just
Yeah, I will.
Pat just ejaculated. You hear that? He's like, oh yeah.
No, I don't. Long pass.
I am dropping the calls right now, though. It was good getting calls.
No, tonight was a good show so far.
Are we ending it?
Well,
No.
Billy's dead.
I think
No,
so.
no, I'm just dropping the
I got
calls.
I got half a tray to go.
Eric, we would have you anytime you want to come on.
Thanks, buddy.
Oh, and Chris, I meant to say earlier, Christy did your hot chocolate bomb.
Mm-hmm.
She got fucking muckled.
Well, Pat's telling me
Oh,
that it's
did you?
stronger than I thought, so
Yeah, Chris, you're killing people with these things.
I always do.
Dude, Chris is the fucking.
I underestimate.
Oh my lord.
Question.
Trevor's fucking sickle when he makes fucking edibles.
Not true. I'm
Tries to
aiming
kill
low.
people.
I'm aiming low, and yes, you're right. It is our best show.
Do you keep Bonnie like in a closet? And you're like, Bonnie, let's make some.
No, the funny thing is she comes up with the different ideas, and I'm like, well, we need to make some consistency.
She's like
so
a
people
secret
get used
weapon.
to it. And she's like, well, let's make a Butterfinger bar. And I'm like, well, no.
Love Butterfingers.
No.
I know.
Let's make cookies
Love
and brownies. And
Butterfingers.
she's like, well, let's make a 5-course meal. And I'm like, well, no.
Dude, the meals are big.
But no.
I could get people for meals, man. If you do like a 3-course meal, I can get people. Pay fucking dude, I can get people to pay $150, $180 a head. If it's good food, bro, and made properly and medicated properly, I get people $150, $180 a head.
So a meal, so it would be each course is something with
But the key thing is, dude, I've been the ones where they've been hot. You need to do like each course like 40, 50 milligrams. You can't go.
I was gonna say you have to go low, or
put a little CBD in there to kind of balance it out. So if you do like 75, 80, make sure you have fucking 20, 30 mgs of CBD in there to get fucking you know, to kind of level people out.
What kind of cocktails can you make with cannabis? What would you make for drinks?
You can make a tincture and boil it all the way down, and then add it to virtually any.
You do that. You do a simple sugar, simple syrup. I mean,
Yeah.
Actually, you know, stuff like that.
That's how we do meth.
Chris, I was going to ask you about the Levo. Can you put alcohol in there?
Well, a lot of tinctures are alcohol.
No, I know, but
you can do alcohol on the level. Don't do if you use the, and I wouldn't recommend doing this anyway. But it has decarb on the levo.
Yeah.
If you do the decarb and you put your alcohol in before that, you'll burn off your alcohol.
Yeah.
So don't do that.
So what about
either
like
do your
fire hazard and
decarb
shit like that?
separate, or don't put your alcohol in during the decarb. Do it after.
I got you.
Yeah.
So what do you use then? Just any grain alcohol?
Yeah. Hold on one second. I'll show you what I use.
All right.
Well, if you use grain, the best grain alcohol to use is Everclear.
It's what? Say it again.
Everclear.
Everclear. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Do what your scissors do. Get Everclear.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep whatever's on there right now. I'm not gonna clean it off until I get that tomorrow.
Get Everclear. Put it in there, dude. I've had friends, dude, that have fucking Graves. Yep, Graves is good too. Same thing as Everclear.
Yeah.
So when you say, is it? I'm sorry, Chris. Show it again. Oh, I see it.
It's right here.
Yeah, I got it. I wasn't looking at the screen.
You can get it at New Hampshire State Liquor Store.
Everclear is the best. Graves, if you can't get Everclear, is the next best.
It's the same thing.
Wait, say that one
Is
more
it
time.
Graves
again?
90? What's Graves?
95.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, I know.
You see it?
Like I said, I've always used Everclear because there's a packy right down the street from me that sells it.
Yeah.
So I've always used that. But again, whatever is the most accessible to you.
Yeah.
Like I said, dude, I have friends that go by. If you're on Instagram, look up Feel Goodies. One word. FEELGOODIES. No, I don't. They're huge cannabis people. They had a jar of Everclear that they put their scissors in. They kept it for 4 years before they made it.
It must have been so, like,
bro. They used to take fucking bud, man. That I would never imagine even, like, it would kill me to make extract out of it. Like, just beautiful, perfect bud.
Yeah.
And they used to make RSO for cancer patients with it. Like, they had this banana. I hate Banana OG. Don't like it. Their Banana OG is the fucking absolutely incredible. And dude, they used to take this Banana OG, and the buds were so perfect, beautiful, and they grew all organic. Like, they were certified organic, the whole 9 yards. And dude, they used to be one of the only retailers on the East Coast for Green Gauge genetics. And if you look up Green Gauge, they were fucking their seed packs 8 years ago used to go for $400, which was unheard of.
Holy shit!
So you look up Feel Goodies on Instagram, and dude, they made some of the best RSO in the world, and they killed it.
Do they ship?
Huh?
Do they ship?
They're actually from Rhode Island. They're local.
Oh, okay.
You know, if you ever want to get in touch with them, I'll talk to them, see if it's cool. I can get you info and all that shit. They used to travel to Philly a lot. They used to do like a lot of shit, and they were all about the patient. They didn't care about, you know. But the thing is with them, their shit costs money because they use the best of the best.
Yeah,
and they're like, we're not underselling our product. Like if you want our product, you're paying but you're getting the best of the best. Everything from them was lab tested. Like they would not sell one product. They wouldn't sell a nug before it was tested. They wouldn't sell a fucking edible before it was tested. Like all that. That's how they were. They were awesome.
Jeez.
They're kind of out of the weed game a little bit more now because they had a kid and stuff, but they still do it a little bit.
I'll check it out.
Yeah, but look them up. I'm off IG now, but last I knew they were still on there, and they were great.
So, Zach, how do you use RSO? Is that something you take daily?
I use RSO really to get fucked up, but I try not if I can get a good RSO, I try to find people that need it like more than actually need it for medical value. Because RSO is one of the most amazing things on the planet. If you get good quality tested high THC RSO, it's one of the best like cancer fighting things.
So you've made it before, you said? You've made it before?
Tell me. Me personally, I've always given my product to someone that has been that's better making it or more knowledgeable at making it. Because I didn't want to make something and then try to give it to someone if they needed it as like medicine, like actual medicine. And I didn't want to fuck them up because you have to make sure you get complicated process. It's not that it's complicated, but you need to make sure you get you need to get most of the as much alcohol out as possible. You need to test very high. You need to make like a lot of things. Like Beast Coast Farmers, he's actually from the South Shore. He used to take in like cancer patients that thought they were going to die, and he's saved many people. Beast Coast Farmers, again, on Instagram. Like, look it up. Like, Jay's sitting here laughing in the comments, but I'm giving you actual Instagram names where you can go look it up and talk to these people and tell them, hey, Big Worm said, talked about you, and they'll verify who the fuck I am, one, Jay. And two, you can talk to these guys, and they'll verify, like, what I'm saying. And it's okay. Like, Beast Coast Farmers is one of the most knowledgeable people I've ever met in my life in the cannabis community. Like, great kid, lives off the land, organic everything, eats organic, lives organic, all that shit. You're right, RSO can be anything, Jay. But some people need it for actual medicine, and you want to make sure the right people are making it for medicine. Because, like I said, I use RSO. I used to like RSO because I'd take a fucking 0.1 out of the syringe, and I'd get fucked up beyond belief.
Yep.
But not all people do that.
Yeah.
Exactly, Jay. It's not just for cancer. I never used it. When I had cancer, I never used RSO. I went to Brigham and Women's and Dana-Farber and got my cancer taken out of me. But some people...
Where was your cancer?
I had it in my neck. I had a tumor a little bit smaller than a grapefruit in my neck.
Holy shit.
I have a scar from the front of my neck to the back of my neck, and there was a chance that I was going to lose my right arm.
Did it spread?
No, that's why I don't talk about it a lot, because I feel bad for people that have like actual like deadly cancer, because like I was lucky, my cancer was in the tumor. It was a cancerous tumor, so there was no chance that that I was going to die. But when I went for surgery, the tumor, when I felt the lump, it was about the size of a little bit smaller than a golf ball, maybe like a ping pong ball, a little bit smaller. And I felt it, went to UMass, and oddly enough, this doctor goes, just by feeling it, I can tell you need to go to Dana-Farber. So I went out there and they did, and it's crazy, dude. They did a biopsy on it, and literally within, Christy, a month, it went from like a fucking golf ball, dude, to literally almost the size of a grapefruit in a month.
Holy shit.
It was fucking crazy. And then they finally, took it out, all that shit. And the best part about it is my doctor at Dana-Farber, his name was Charles Norris. So my doctor was Chuck Norris.
Your cancer.
Chuck Norris took out my cancer, chopped it out.
Of course.
But my surgery was supposed to only be when they first, scheduled. It was supposed to be like 8 hours. and it ended up being, 18, 19 hours?
Oh, my God.
Yeah, because, like, the tumor wrapped around a lot of sensory nerves and, like, a lot of tendons and shit. That's why I had to sign a waiver where if they couldn't save all that shit, that they were just going to cut it all and just chop my right arm off.
Right. Holy
No
shit.
shit.
That's fucking free.
Yeah, so I got very lucky. 19 hours later, I was in the hospital for a week.
Fun fact: that tumor today is Jay's mayhem.
Yeah, exactly. But it's funny. I'm in the hospital for a week, and I'm terrible with blood. I had like these two drains coming out, and I had to wear like a fucking Johnny and shit. So I had to have Christy and my buddy sneak weed into me at the hospital.
Nice.
And I had this gay nurse, dude. He was fucking hilarious. This is back when I wasn't cool with gays. And all the time, he could tell I was very uncomfortable around him. And all the time, he'd be like, hey, when you take a shower, you have to wash your back? Like shit like that. Like, he could tell I was uncomfortable, but he fucked with me. It was hilarious. But at one point, dude, they sneak weed in. I roll a joint in the bathroom, and I'm like, hey, I need to go outside for fresh air. And they're like, okay, whatever. So I'm outside. I have I'm walking with my thing. I have my drain in my fucking front pocket. I'm out back behind Brigham Women's Hospital, bro, smoking a joint. And this fucking cop comes up. He goes, what are you doing? And I turn around with a joint in my mouth. I go, smoking? And he looks at me and goes, and he literally, like I said, I had 2 drains coming out for the fluid in the blood. And the guy goes, you can do whatever you want. Have a good day. And just fucking scurries away. And just lets me smoke my joint behind the fucking hospital.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so that's my Dana-Farber and Brigham and Women's. But the weirdest thing is, like when I was in there, dude, they made you do, even though I didn't have, deadly cancer, they made you do, cancer, meetings with people. I had to, talk to people that literally had, months to live. It was
support groups?
Support, exactly, yeah. So, support groups for people with cancer. But it was for, everyone. No matter if you were terminal or not, all that shit.
Interesting.
And the worst thing is, I didn't tell Christy either that I had cancer or that I could lose my right arm until, I was in the hospital. She was not impressed.
Yeah, she knew you were
I wasn't
going
going to die from it. I couldn't die. So I didn't want to, worry my family and all that shit because I'm like, I can't die. I'm not going to die from it.
I got to go get this boil lanced.
Well, no, I just told her I told her it was a benign tumor and all that shit. So
18 hours later.
But then when she's there, she's she's my emergency contact. She's the one that has to sign off on top of me signing off and shit like that. And she's like, "What the fuck?" So I'm like, "Oh yeah, by the way."
Oh Jesus!
Because we weren't married at the time, but we only have Hunter. Yeah, we only had my son at the time. We were still together probably at that point 10 years. It was 08? So 8-9 years we were still together.
You guys were high school. Weren't you guys high school?
Yeah, we started dating in 2001. Right?
Yeah.
2001?
Just over 20 years.
The poor girl is right. I ruined her life. She had so much potential. Then she met me.
Stop.
But I have a huge hog, so that's why. Not really. I'm fat, so I'm good with my tongue. That's why she's
but she wouldn't be this happy though, right?
Huh?
She wouldn't be this happy if she didn't meet you.
I guess she could have. She probably could have a way better life. She probably would have changed the world. She'd probably be the first female president if she never met me.
She might have a finished basement.
Yeah, she might have a better basement than we have now.
I'm saying.
Yeah, she married someone with a finished basement.
I'm saying.
Good point, Chris. Good point.
I'm saying. Of all that square footage you're not using as living. Wait, you're in it now. So.
Exactly. What kind of exclusive do you want with Christy?
Wait, huh?
Did you see that last comment? Can I get an exclusive with her? What do you mean?
She wants her own show.
Interview.
She could probably have her own show.
I should have her called in.
That's mad creepy.
That's very creepy. Punjab is very weird.
It seems.
How do you say his name?
Hajaf, I think.
Hajaf?
I think.
Are you Arabic? Because if you are, you hate gays and hate women. So no.
Well.
They throw people...
Not all.
Oh, what will the headline be? Let's see this. I'm waiting in suspense. Hijaf. Jaff or Joff?
All I know is we're coming right up on 2
Mm,
hours.
yeah.
Are we going overtime? What are we doing here, fellas?
I'm done.
We got 30 seconds. Are we signing off?
I feel like
I
Pat
think I'm
hasn't said a
signing off.
fucking word in an hour.
He hasn't said a word since an
That's the
hour.
Bill McNeil effect.
The Bill McNeil effect.
Pat is he did not bring the Chell energy to It's 420 somewhere. I am.
I figured him winning a championship today, he'd be fucking in.
All I know is the energy last night when he didn't win was through the roof, and we didn't get that energy here tonight. We got it from Zach a little bit. Bill McNeil brought it. Yeah, you did shut his ass up. He's my boy. Are you Bill McNeil's boy now?
Who, Pat or me?
I don't know. He just said he's.
Speak, boy.
So he's not going to talk because Bill McNeil's telling him. Bill McNeil is pulling the strings.
Pat, I think Bill McNeil got you fucking shooken tonight. Shaking, shooken.
Hit the post says there's no lag on the calls.
Maybe not shaken, stirred.
Still going there.
Neither.
Pat is in his normal state at the end of a show. He wants to get off so he can go to bed. High Blind Mike is still hanging out. He looks like he has the Celtics retired numbers. Paul Pierce on there. And I am.
Is his number retired?
Yes.
It is there. I see it.
Oh, is it? Okay.
It's right there.
Oh.
As if you guys can see where my mouse is going. That's where my brain is at right now.
Where? I can't see where your mouse is going.
It's right around the 34 because you can't see it, and that's what I'm saying. And I'm thinking you can in my head, and you can't because you're not looking.
The Celtics have way too many fucking numbers.
They got to
retired.
figure that shit out. They got to unretire a lot of.
They gotta fucking run out of numbers soon. They retired anything.
Three digits.
They
digits for
retired
everybody.
everyone. Reggie.
I told you I sold Lucky a car, right?
Oh no.
Sold who?
I sold Lucky a car. Chris Ackerman is his real name.
Oh.
Doxed. Chris Ackerman. He drove in an
Doxed the
F-150 that said Lucky's Dunkmobile. I sold him a Jeep Commander.
Sounds like an asshole.
That's a small car.
Young kid. Young
Still
kid. It was
sounds
very
like-
nice. From Tennessee or Kentucky. One of those two.
One of those two.
A Jeep
All right, well,
Commander.
I'm voting to cut
A
the
Jeep
show.
Commander.
Jeep Commander. All right, we're at 2 hours, 1 minute. I'm saying good night.
All
I
right.
don't know what you guys are doing.
Peace.
All right. That's
Later,
the end of
Chris.
the show.
Well, yeah.
Oh, before we go, I'm not around next week. Pat's not around next week. I don't know if you guys are doing something on the show, do it. If you're not, don't. That's the programming note. I just know I'm not around, Pat.
If you animals want, I could run the show.
You can do that if you want. Feel free. Link up with Dick Trickle. He might want to do a show with you.
All right.
And then I would like to see that. That'd be great.
Let the inmates run the asylum for a night?
Because that'll be different than me being here. Yeah. But yeah, that's the programming note. And on that note, I'm signing off.
Chris, have a good